Excellent.
My name is Keen Decker, and I'm here to invite you to an evening not like most others. An evening where four streamers are pitted up against one another in hopes for fame and fortune. Will one streamer rise to the top and unlock fortunes like no other? Or will they all fall victim to the horrors of Marth's Dungeon?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What it be? What it do? Welcome back to Marth's Dungeon, episode 19. Also, thank you for the sub. Starting off strong. We're starting off with a really fun and exciting episode here, in which we last left off with a couple of things in Reddish. Alice talking to her father, which is always as wonderfully stressful as can kind of hope it is. And look down, pulled a man's rib cage out. Just clean pulled it out. Man got very angry. He ended up fighting a bunch of thugs inside the Hungry Herbetian. One of them got away. The other one he chased, who was trying to leave, kind of running for his life. He caught up to him and, brutally killed him. And so we are starting off with Mr. Lookdown. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Immediately look around to see if I can find the person that stole from me.
Give me an observation check.
You'd think I'd be prepared for this, but, you know, you'd be wrong. And starting off strong with a 10.
So you have pretty good, night vision. It is pretty dark out right now. You really do not spot anything in the immediate area that is living at the very least. Did you want to see if there are like any traceable things?
I don't have any tracking skills, so no.
Perfect.
You will start making his way north just because that's the last place that you saw the guy running.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start going that way. Just
head up north here.
Tuck it.
Any target in particular or any destination in particular?
Nope. I'm just gonna start wandering.
So as you are wandering through town, you're not really seeing much of anything or anyone other than down the road over here. You see Hemlin Rexler. And as you kind of reach the streets, down this way, you see a very large Selenian.
Don't even know what that is. Looking around and noticing the massive size of this place and having no fucking clue where to go, Lookdown is just gonna kind of slump to his knees.
And
take a breath.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this thing that he's lost, that he doesn't even know why it matters to him so much. He thinks about Serbiad, Alice, Maxwell, and Thames, and his new friend that he has in his eye. And I'm going to use Meditate to just take a second and just kind of sit in the middle of this road.
And go ahead and read Meditate for the chat again. I know you used it not too long ago, but...
Covered 2d12 plus 5 worth of damage, and I can use it once per long rest. Which is really good, so I'm at 18 HP right now. minute. That's not a D12.
Late gasp.
I mean, I'm using a D10, so I'm really only fucking myself. There it is. Woo! That's 28 hit points that I got back.
That'll do. That'll definitely do. And yeah, so you kind of spend a decent amount of time just kind of sitting and meditating here. You said on your knees, yeah?
Yeah.
And kind of towards the very end of it, Hemlin Rexler has just kind of been like slowly trotting down the street, and he sees kind of just like all the blood on your clothes and the fact that you're just kind of kneeling in the middle of the street, and he kind of just like looks around as he kind of approaches just to make sure that nobody else is around, and it's like, hey, you good there?
No.
Oh, jeez. Never in my day did I think that. Oh, boy. And he kind of just, like, gets close to the ground, like, lays on the ground and places one of his, like, legs to his chest. And he's like, oh, please tell me he's not dead.
Who?
The Val Rizzi, is he okay?
I don't know name.
Younger gentleman inside the Herbian human, yeah, the guy who runs the place.
All bad people are dead but one.
Sheesh, you know what?
They took from me.
Whoa, buddy, calm down. I'm sure that whatever it is that they took from you is, we can figure it out. They're just thugs. Listen, me and you, we want the same thing here. Those thugs, they've been terrorizing this city for weeks now, man. We're trying to get down to the source of it. But, if the Val is dead, then, boy, sheesh, I better go report it.
I think alive.
You think he's alive?
I was helped.
And as you say that, a familiar face kind of begins to approach the both of you. And and Hemlin Rexler sees him immediately and is like, whoa, thank God. I was so worried. No, it's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. We took care of the problem. My boys back in there, they're cleaning up the mess. I have to admit though, I caught a bit off surprise. I can't say that I've ever seen this one in my life, and I know everybody in Reddish. Yeah, he's a newcomer. He's close to, well, Alice brought him in. The Findle girl. Well, bro, what do you say about, coming with me for a little bit?
I need something back.
Sure. Anything, bro. One favor, Well, it pays for another one. Make sure to take care of you. But first, I'd like to sit down and have a talk with you.
I just look at my already city position and look up at him. Well, sorry, best I can.
Right, well, you know what? There's, everywhere in town is closed. And he kind of, like, air quotes it. But, the city of Reddish, it never goes to sleep. Let me take you to a place. We'll be in private, away from listening ears. And he looks over to Hamlin Rexler. Yeah, I get it. I'm cool, bro. I'll, see yous later. And he kind of just wanders away, disappears down the street. You know, it was real cool of you to, help us out in there. You know what? Let's move this little operation somewhere else. Follow me.
I guess I'll follow this guy as look down and thinks to himself, I think I was supposed to stay with the other guy.
As Hamlin Rexler just kind of trots away. And
I'm just meeting so many friends today, you know? It's great.
So many new people. This is so new for Lookdown, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow. All thanks
Just-
to Alice.
Yeah. Alice out here really bringing up the social bar of
No.
look down. You know?
You know, whenever fucking Look Down gets back to the party, he's gonna be a fucking changed man. He's gonna be able to speak properly. He's
Yeah,
not gonna be traumatized. Like he's gonna be able to
It's
like.
gonna be like well read.
He's like, what the hell? Who are you?
Oh god.
Bro's gonna be wearing a fucking suit.
Suit!
So as you
Oh,
start to
just gonna-
follow, oh sorry, go ahead.
Big mob boss. No, just big mob boss energy. Has a hat. Somehow his persuasion is no longer a -3.
You start heading down the street here, and as you do, you notice that Val Rizzi is kind of just like looking side to side, making sure that nobody's kind of following them, or following you, rather. And he kind of makes it to the corner here. Ooh! Whoa! Makes it to the corner here, and just kind of once more, just looks to see if anybody is following, and he makes his way over to this restaurant here. And he kind of softly taps on the door at first. Don't worry. He's home. He's just listen, no place that's worth anything inside Reddish truly closes down at night. They always have someone watching. Just make sure they don't get robbed. And a gentleman appears at the door, and he opens it up, and it looks kind of distressed and angry at first because it's relatively late at night right now, and he definitely just got woken up. But once he sees that it's you two, he like visibly changes in the face and tells you to come inside. Well, what did I say? Come on, join me. And he walks inside.
I'm very happy that I'm going to the Ristro.
Yeah, when you said that you liked this name, I was like, well, it's great, because he's going to try to get you there. Do you follow him in?
Yes.
Okay. So, you go inside the Risto, and take a seat in, like, a booth, and he kind of sits across from you. Well, now that we're here, and everything's locked up, and he sees that the person is locking up the door, we're gonna share some food together. We're gonna break the bread. Let me start by introducing myself to you. My name is Val Rizzi.
I am look down.
Your name is, come on now. That's... And he kind of, like, gives you a face.
Deadpan stare at him.
Right. Well, you know what, I'm gonna call you, let's see, LD, El Doozy, because, you kind of making me laugh with that. Mind if I call you that?
Yeah. No.
Good. So, listen, like I said, I've never seen you in Reddish before. What's the story? Nobody comes in Reddish and nobody leaves Reddish, so it's, you'll have to forgive me. It's a bit odd to see someone with a new face who isn't a newborn baby, for God's sake. Whereabouts you from?
A castle.
A castle, oh, okay, a little ritzy. Royalty?
Yeah.
I see. You got some chains around you. Is that a normal thing for you?
I lift up my right hand with the chain on it. Yes.
I see. Well, and he goes to continue talking, and the owner of the restaurant places 2 bowls of pasta in front of you. He says, "Oh, by all means, go ahead and take a bite. It's delicious. This is my favorite restaurant inside Reddish."
Holy shit. Lookdown's never had pasta.
I wonder if he would like it. This is, let's see.
You think he's picky?
No, probably not. This is the world's finest pasta terra.
Did you make this for me? Like, just as the player? Like,
I made stuff inside every single one of these buildings.
like, yeah, but were you thinking, like, specifically of me? You're like, here's a great name for a pasta place. So Lookdown's just gonna, like, lean down and just kind of sniff the pasta.
Yeah, you sniff it, and it smells pretty good. It's a tomato-based sauce, and it's richly spiced with the terra seed, which is like a native seed to nickel-mentioned soil. It doesn't ever grow into anything, doesn't sprout, but it duplicates into other terra seeds. Has like a very like earthy taste to it, so it goes really, really well with the pasta sauce, the tomato sauce.
Gotcha. He just bites into it.
Perfect. And mark down, actually.
No, I mean, like, literally just his whole mouth bites onto the top of it.
Onto the top of it?
Yeah, like, he doesn't... I don't use silverware. I just take a bite. He said take a bite, so I'm taking a bite.
Oh, okay, I see. And, yeah, so as you go to take a bite, you notice that it's, like... the noodles are, like, very long, and, They go down very easily. You can kind of just like slurp them back and they would go right into your mouth. It's actually a very like pleasant feeling to just eat something and have it be so like actively easy to eat, I guess, because you're used to just like hard, yeah, like hard vegetables, raw vegetables, things that you actually have to put a lot of effort into eating.
Mashed taters.
Yeah, and this is delicious. I will give you this. So if you consume this,
Yes.
you will gain, let's see. If unit consumes this dish, they will gain +1 experience for every enemy they fell until a long rest.
Okay.
So yeah. Just
Boy,
in
howdy,
case.
I wish I had this last episode.
Wouldn't it have been nice?
Wouldn't it have been
Just
fucking
digging
nice?
it further in, baby.
You are a monster.
Yeesh. Would you
exist
believe me
to
if I
torment
told you
me.
it's a coincidence?
No.
So, you enjoy the pasta?
Yeah. Yes. Us.
Yeah, pasta. This is Risto special here. Pasta Terra. So, where, how did you get into the city?
I walk.
You walked, okay. And, how did you get past the gate?
Confused. Looking confused. Repeats just. I walked.
And, his knee bashes, like, the bottom of the table. Oh, you'll have to excuse me, that's... every once in a while, just a nervous tick I have. Who sent you to the Hungry Kirbetian? I feel like I'm being set up.
Person we were just with.
Ah, Hamlin Rexler. Yeah. A funny little shit. You know what? That's, why did you help? What's in it for you?
Nothing.
No. If there's one thing I know about Reddish, there's always something in it for somebody inside this city. Lest you end up like the, less unfortunate people living in the outskirts.
They said needed help.
And I damn sure did need some help. Those thugs in there, they were causing me a bit of a problem. They've been causing everybody a bit of a problem lately. And we haven't really been able to do anything about it. You see, we don't know who is commanding these thugs. We don't know why they are terrorizing people at night. We have a couple of suspicions, but they've been bad for business. We have had our hands tied for the past couple weeks trying to deal with them. You just freed up that problem for me tonight. And a favor like that does not go unrewarded.
I want thing back.
Thing back. Can you be more specific? What do you mean? What do they take from you?
Look down wouldn't know what a necklace is, would he? Or a pendant or anything.
Probably not.
Fuck.
Not by name, at least. I mean, you would know that it's been, something that's
Fair.
hanging around your neck, but...
I was saying I'd make like a like around my neck motion.
Huh. Let's see, necklace? They take, something from your neck?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, there's a place in town. Can check to see if they, pawned it off there. That's probably the first place we should look. First place I would look, at least. But, bruh, just don't worry about it, okay? We will get it back for you're part of the Rizzy family. I am humbled to be in your good graces, El Doozy. He twirls some pasta and puts it in his mouth.
When I see how he eats pasta, then I try to actually eat it like a normal person. Except
And-
I like Beauty and the Beast it, where I like hold it upside down.
You said you came from a castle?
Yes.
What kind of castle they bringing you to? You ever eat with one of these before? He shows you the fork.
No.
Holy shit. You, the chains... You a prisoner?
Was.
Was a prisoner. I see. What's it like out there? I've never been outside of this place at all. Hell, you're more free than I am.
At that, look down, stares back at him. Free.
What did he say? Sorry.
Just said free.
Yeah. I don't know what that is like, to be honest. I've been living under the thumb of the Findle family for, jeez, since I've been born. My parents too, but they ain't around anymore. He kind of like looks down sadly. But you know what? we can always eat pasta later. What was that?
Help. You.
You know, I think what we need is to help each other.
Friend.
French. And he reaches his hand across the table.
Look down, strained for this. He also reaches the correct hand across the table.
Hey, yo, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Character arc complete.
So,
And he lived happily ever after.
Yeah, this is where the story ends.
Yeah, this is the end of the
Ready to
story.
come
We
back.
can end here. This is like Breaking Bad.
This is like Breaking Bad. Nope, nothing more needs to happen.
Nothing. Wait, we can end it. You had it right there.
Yeah, great moment. Weird ending, but you know.
Well, guys, episode 19, maybe quarter of the way through. That's all you guys need. We're never going live again. I'm so sorry about that. Val Rizzi kind of just kind of like rolls his shoulders and kind of like looks down at his pant leg, which is completely shredded from his blade that like came through it. I have to buy a new suit in the morning. But jeez, I look like a fucking maniac going through town.
Yeah, he sure does. He sure does.
Walking with look down and
Oh boy, howdy! Thank goodness, there's no self-awareness on look down.
he flags down the owner of the restaurant and says, "Wrap these up. We got a place to be."
Oh, I finished mine.
Okay, yeah. He's like a very slow, kind of calculated eater, so he kind of has like quite a bit left in his plate. He gets it wrapped up, takes it with him. He says, "You ready to go?"
Yeah.
All right. Needless to say, we gotta be careful. We don't know who or what's out there looking for us, so. Our next stop is the Lover's Mark.
As I follow him, I'll be looking out for whoever the fuck he's talking about.
It's over your shoulder.
It kind
Well,
of
the
like.
worst part.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, the worst part is I have to like do a full like owl's head turn because I only got the one eye.
It's that is true. He over the shoulder kind of just like waves to the owner and says, "Thanks again, appreciate it. I'll
Thank you.
He kind of like pauses. He like looks back at you and he's like, "Oh." And he brings you over to. First, he brings you over to the Lover's Mark here. Knocks
Anybody
on the.
following us?
As you kind of actually give me an observation check.
Damn right. Let's roll above a 10, baby! That's an 8.
An 8. Unfortunately, you don't spot anybody.
Unfortunately?
Yeah. Yep.
Not fortunately, I don't spot anybody.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm gonna die.
You make your way to the Lover's Mark, and Valrzy just once again very lightly taps on the door, and heads inside. And inside the Lover's Mark, there are.
Oh no.
No, there's
Don't
nothing
make it
bad.
weird.
Everything's okay. What do you mean weird?
It's called the Lovers.
Women at your beckoning.
There are several beautiful ladies.
Like I was gonna say, I was just in a strip club, and now I'm in a place called the Lovers Mark. Like look,
It's,
don't make it weird.
He's got a crush on you.
Oh
God.
no. Oh. But Look Down doesn't understand feelings. Doesn't even know if he could reciprocate. Doesn't even know what that word means.
Yeah, let's go.
What are these Eldritch Moon runes you're speaking to him? What?
You step into the Lover's Mark, and there are several cases, glass cases with jewelry and various accessories in them. Look down, and there's a couple of like just kind of regular necklaces, as well as like a crest. And Valrzy kind of just like looks at you and he's like, are any of them what you're looking for?
Do I see what I'm looking for? Do I see mine? And it's like all sprawled out, so it's not like any of them have to be moved or anything like that.
Yeah, they're all separated out. Yep.
Okay. No.
Oh. And he goes up to the desk and asks the person working there, the teller, if anybody came in that night. And they shake their head. All right, well, only other place I can think is maybe the trading post. Some people like to pawn stuff off there.
Any of these necklaces stand out to me? Does any of them like what any like good like ones that look neat?
So none of the necklaces kind of catch your eye. There's only a couple of things that kind of do. There is a ring that is like has very, very beautiful, has a lot of just like inlets for gems that there aren't really any placed inside of it. But it does have like a very intricate design around it, as well as a very regal looking crest.
Oh man, I can't ask if the crest looks. Does the crest look familiar? I can remember symbols, whether I know what they stand for or not.
The crest. Let me think. You know what? Honestly, actually, give me a give me a flat 20 roll.
Oh. Roll a 2.
You have not.
Okay. I would say anything like simple, not extravagant or elegant, just something.
I was gonna say the jewelry inside the actual store itself, like all the accessories, they look pretty nice. They're definitely meant to be sold to kind of high paying customers.
Gotcha. Man, I kind of want to just like see if there's one that I can get. Just like
Yeah.
one that catches my eye.
Val Rizzi did kind of, I don't know if he actually said it to you, but he did mean to gesture that if there was one thing that you kind of wanted in the city, he would get it for you as a favor.
I guess I would just like looking at them, just which ones nice. Like just kind of looking at all the options.
Which one's nice? Nice. You know, I'm a bit of a fashion freak myself. I know I may not look like it right now, but I do quite enjoy jewelry. You look like you get in quite a few brawls. Maybe this would be nice. And he points to the crest.
I just kind of take it if it's like.
Yeah, it's inside. You kind of like point into it in the case, and the teller like kind of nods their head, pulls it out, and Rizzy like kind of puts his hands up and says, "I'll get you in the morning. Don't worry about it. This one's on me." And they slide the crest over to you. Look down.
I take it.
Perfect. Would you like to equip it? This is what it does.
I actually pocket it.
Pocket it? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. I'll give it. Do you want me to give it to you after the episode then? The information for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Or if you want to send it now, well, unless you want to keep it secret, then.
No,
can
it's
send it later.
it's just kind of up to you.
Okay. Yeah, you can send it then.
Okay.
Just send it now, man. Save yourself the future.
Send it. Let's see.
Man, everything's going okay right now. You know, I was real worried. I was real scared for a little bit, but seems like these are doing okay.
I'm going to
Gonna
put
go
it.
back to the
I'm gonna have pomade.
I put it in the regular chat, general chat for you.
I'm gonna have a fucking like one of those suits, but it has like the handkerchief that's like emblazoned, and it's gonna say El Doozy on it.
El Doozy.
Oh boy.
And he nods once again to the teller and says, "Thanks for your time." He slides them a couple extra coin, and exits the building.
Before I leave, I look at the teller and say, "Thank you," and then leave.
It's perfect. And oops. There we go. It's like right this way. Last place I could even really think it would be is probably the trading post. Unless it's probably in somebody's pocket still. And you head over to the trading post, and oh boy!
Oh no! Like this is giving me Resident Evil 8 just merchant vibes. Like just the really big guy.
Give me an observation check.
Oh yeah, you know, it's my dice rolls have been doing real well this evening. A unnatural 20.
Okay, perfect. You look down.
Okay,
You
look
kind of, yeah. Sorry, what was that?
I just said things are looking up.
You look over to the trading post and you notice that nobody is immediately there. But as you kind of like turn the corner around the desk, you see that the person who's operating the trading post has been knocked out. And you see a pile of mud next to it.
I think it's called Puddle of Mud. I think that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
great
sorry,
guy.
just everything was just so blurry I couldn't
Yeah.
What's that? The fucking trading post guy? What is this?
No, it's okay. What does the trading post guy look like?
The trading post guy is a kind of like middle-aged gentleman with like a mustache, and he's just kind of like a bigger guy, like kind of just knocked out and just
Wait.
laying there on the ground.
I got this. I knock on the desk.
You knock on the desk and nothing happens.
Huh. I
And,
just look back at Mr. Rizzler.
Rizzy kind of like runs up to the post and sees that the person is knocked out on the ground. Sheesh. Risks of running a business these days, I guess. And he kind of walks up to the guy and pats him down to see if he has anything in his pockets. And then he kind of just goes back over to the table, seeing that he doesn't have anything on him. And there is nothing. Actually, hold on. Yeah,
Can I just go into his tent?
yeah, if you like.
I'm trying to find my thing.
You go into the tent, and there's a bunch of various supplies, things for like crafting, bandages, just like a couple of odd, ball potions here and there. But there is no sign of your necklace.
Son of a I leave.
You
Not
leave?
here.
Bro, well, I don't know what to tell you. We're probably gonna have to find whoever took it.
Good.
But, it's pretty late. I don't know if we're gonna find him tonight. What do you say we
I'm just
pick up
look
our
down just
investigation
pensive.
tomorrow?
Fine.
Well, I'd say, I'd let you stay in my house, but I don't let anybody stay in my house. So, I think the bed and breakfast in town will, most certainly do. Is that alright by you? I'll put you up for the night.
Yes.
And he starts walking away. And from your previous observation check, look down as you kind of start walking a couple of steps. You notice that the puddle of mud kind of like reverberates a little bit and starts to like crawl away.
What? Oh, you motherfucker. I just watched the puddle.
Yeah, and
You
it just
motherfucker.
it thinks he's being very stealthy and just kind of like squirms away. Until like it just leaves.
Wait, I chase after him actually.
Okay. Are you doing stealthy or are you just doing it quickly? It's not very fast that the thing is kind of.
Oh yeah, no, I just run after him.
Okay. Let me give him an observation check just to see if he. I mean, you're stepping on stone, so. But he rolls a 1. So he's kind of far enough away to this point where he doesn't actually hear your first couple of footsteps on the stone. You hit the grass and you kind of book it after the mud pile. And he kind of like reaches in and around here before he notices that you're not following anymore. And you kind of catch up to the pile right in around here.
Smithin? Around Smithin?
Around Schmitten.
Yeah.
Brother. Good old
Got
Schmitten.
that good iron. Got that good old iron, you know. Fold you by
Got a
hand.
good iron.
Got that good, yeah.
And as you kind of round the corner here, look down.
Mm-hmm.
Before you appears Bavelli, who kind of pops back up into shape, and he goes, "Oh, hello! Wonderful meeting you here." Excuse me?
Do you have
Do I have a necklace? I don't have a necklace. Can you calm down a little bit? It's okay.
I leave and go back to the other guy.
I have a couple of supplies that you... I risked my way to get all the way over to you. Still owe me some money. And he realizes that he's being a little bit loud, and he's like, oh. He kind of just goes back into the ground. You kind of like run back to where the trading post is, and you notice that Valrizzi is just kind of like looking back to try to see where you went. It's pretty dark for him, he can't really see.
I catch up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he like kind of just like is in the stance to, you know, actually fight somebody. He's like, whoa, where did you go, bro?
The person.
Right, well, try to stay close. It's pretty dangerous out here.
It is because I'm out here.
Sheesh!
Just saying.
Flexes. Flexes.
And he is going to start to guide you towards the bed and breakfast. While all of this is happening...
Yeah, B&B, baby.
More options. Let me block the player view. Hide it. Hide it. They don't need to see it. They don't need to see this.
Can't see anything.
No need.
I'm blind.
Unforeseeable. Yeah, I'm enjoying these names though. Val Rizzi, Rexler.
Yeah, I definitely put a lot of effort
You went-
into the names
You went
of
all
this.
out, brother.
We start back up with Alice and her father, and he just placed a pretty large sum of coin in your hands, and he says, "Well done."
Thank you. And then she puts it away.
There's a couple of missions that I have in mind for you. One of them, not directly right away, needs to be done. However, the other, there is a bit of a personal matter here in Reddish.
Oh. What's happening now?
Well, there's been some interruption in business. And for our business, an interruption is unacceptable. There's been several low-life, base-born thugs roaming the streets and keeping our buyers at home at night. I've consulted with Judge Candle, and he said if we can find evidence as to who is leading this bunch of thugs, then we can take care of them.
However, until then, we can't do a thing. I would like you to look into this matter.
Alice is gonna. What did I say? I was thinking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have her. I forgot. Never mind.
No, you're good.
I forgot. Alice is just gonna turn
I
to her
forgot.
dad while sitting on the chair.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Alice is gonna turn to her dad, still sitting in the chair, but just scooting around, and saying, "So, I'm gonna have a little fun hunting time."
Not immediately, but yes, we will get there.
Information?
Information for now. Ask around the city, see if anybody knows something. Surely there has to be someone in this god-forsaken city who knows something. And once we find the information we need, find the culprits and their band leader, then we can strike. With clear evidence, Judge Candle will be off my back, and we can get business flowing naturally again.
Of course.
I'd like to show you one last thing.
And he kind of makes his way over to the door and looks back to you and says,
Come join me, and then I'll let you rest for the evening.
Alice is gonna stand and join her father.
let's see, perfect. Open Reddish back up here.
You heard it. Alice is joining her father.
Whoa!
I always knew she was evil.
I can't believe it.
Anything to get back at Marth, I see.
Of course.
For shame.
We got gold, boys. So okay, load the chicken, chicken 3, yep, the pig, yep, okay. The glass.
Well, what,
mhm.
what are you loading?
I'm
Large. Loading large.
Is the player screen
Loading like
actually-
Larry?
Oh no, I don't think the entire screen showed
Been
for
like
that.
Larry.
Is it showing now? Maybe it's because it just didn't load. Oh no. Did the
He
game
opened
capture
the
not
door,
capture? Bruh.
and it's a black room.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah, right.
still pitch black. Why though?
Good movie.
Hmm. Was it black for the entire sequence of you and your father then?
No.
Oh okay.
Just up until
Just until we load
you
it.
were
That's
noting.
good.
Yeah, so everything else has been fine.
Let me restart the program really quickly here. I think, at least. Is there a way I can fix it otherwise? I don't think so. I really I can't think of a way. Sorry about the inconvenience, chat. But in the meantime, make sure to go get yourself a drink, a beverage, some popcorn, and join us again soon. In 2 minutes. It's ruined. The immersion is gone.
Oh man, it's all over.
Load this bad boy back up.
Hey, just take advantage of the fact that you could find they got an intermission, get your snacks, chill, sit down, chillin'.
We'll
What's
read
the- what's the
we'll read
song?
the donation messages in the meantime.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
I loved those ads. In
Yeah,
between,
it's-
for the
yep, as
intermission.
they
It
were.
was so great. I miss driving movie theaters. Okay, popped it out. Nice. So everything should be loading. Maps. Open up. Reddish. Please. Load.
I believe.
Hey, looks like it's good this time. Okay, let me get it back up on the screen for you guys. Because I'm sure it probably ended the stream for you. Here we go. Get the music back up. Oh god. Oh lord, she lagging.
Oh, she lagging.
Oh lord, she lagging. Want a break from the ads?
Want a break from the lag?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. Please.
Poor computer, you can do it. I know it's summertime.
Man,
you're
I want
also
a break
living-
from life.
Well, maybe this episode pivoted that and wish my.
Let's go.
I'm just buying time for Michael to join
Yeah,
us.
there
It's
you go,
okay.
that's-
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all a
yeah,
part of the
yeah,
plan.
Totally.
Big brain,
yeah,
big brain.
uh-huh.
Let's see. Audio, playlists, loop, ends. Okay. Yeet. Go all the way over here. And your father. Duke and Alice. So your father leads you outside. He opens up the door, and Bordeaux, his kind of right hand muscle man, is kind of just guarding the manor. And Cortez doesn't even acknowledge him. He just kind of makes his way over to the gate over here. And he opens it up and heads
Wait, I
through.
don't see that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're on the...
it's it. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got
Yeah.
this.
I was like, wait a second.
Forgot to match it to the DM view. There you go.
Okay.
He brings you over to this gate over here and goes through. And leads you to an even larger gated that also has a massive wall around it.
Wow.
Right this way. I know I've never shown you this before, but I thought it'd be about time to show you your inheritance.
I was just gonna quietly follow.
And he leads you past these massive wooden doors into a large facility with several greenhouses. All of them have the reddish trees inside of them, creating soul drop. We have more product here than we could feasibly even count. And unfortunately, no buyers to pick it up. The fact that we have so much supply should be a good thing. However, I have a future plan to widen our reach.
What's that?
Well, I never fancied myself much of a politicking man. I always found myself more so a man behind the scenes. However, I have a pretty good answer to our supply issue. In Trell, they have shut themselves away from the world. They are afraid for their lives, hiding pitifully behind giant walls of stone, thinking that it will protect them from Mechalite. However, they'll find that that won't be the case. After this business is cleared up in Reddish, I would like you to infiltrate Trell.
Trell.
Yes. I know you've never visited there before. Just west of here. Large, beautiful country, once very proud.
However, there's not much worth there anymore other than a place to dump off our supply. I'd like you to assassinate Vinit Pang, one of the 2 leaders. Trell. We'll do so under the guise that Mechalite initiated the attack. Once that's done, they'll be susceptible. And we'll be right there to lend them a hand. We move the supply into Trell, and then we set our eyes to Mechalite itself. We won't always be stuck here in Reddish Alice, like rats in a cage. We'll expand. We'll take it for ourselves. This is your inheritance. The best thing I could give to you as a father.
Alice was just thinking of her pet rat that she left at the castle.
No, I hope somebody feeds him. Bro.
Steven.
Oh, not Steven.
He's crafty though.
Penelope's got it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Penelope's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Alice is just like thinking about her rat, kinda, and then shakes her head and just says, "Thank you, Father."
Of course. Appreciation for everything that you've done for me, done for this family, and ultimately what we've done for this city. Reddish, before you were born, used to not really be much. Just a refugee away from ultimately what was slaughter. Those 50 years ago, and what Mechalite did to the people of Petovia cannot be forgiven.
Alice is just gonna nod.
Well, I'll not chew your ear off anymore on the matter. Go get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alice is gonna turn around and say, "See you tomorrow," and then walk.
And he's going to go through the kind of plantation here and make sure all the workers are doing their job. Everybody get the fuck out. And yeah, you kind of close the giant gates behind you, and you are alone. What would you like to do?
Alice is gonna go try and find Look Down.
Perfect. You kind of start to head through town. You leave the very ritzy part of the city here, where all the very expensive houses are, and you make your way back into the streets. Give me an observation check.
A 10.
You do not really see him. It is pretty dark out. He's definitely not on this main road, this main strip that's lit up. And that's kind of all the intel that you have.
Oh, lordy. Okay. I feel like Alice is just gonna walk into town.
Okay. Is there anywhere in particular that you would like to go?
Probably the last place that she saw or left to Look Down.
So you last left look down, kind of all the way down here. Actually, I think I even might have been through it. I think it was like right around here. Yep. And he's definitely not here anymore. If you want to give me actually one more observation check.
Big money, big money, big money. 13.
No dice.
You do kind of hear some rustling from in and around this area. Yeah.
Alice is gonna walk over there very slowly.
And yes, as you kind of walk down here slowly, you do see a couple of people just kind of walking westward. And when you get closer, you do see look down.
Alice is gonna walk up to look down and be like, "All right, let's go."
Oh, hey.
Alice. Hello.
Findle kids. You, you're off your chain.
Come on, look down.
I look at my left hand after he says that.
You,
And I just
you know
kind
her?
of look at Alice. Yes, friend.
Friends. Gotcha. Well, I'll let you two friends to each other. See you later.
Wait,
Yo.
thank you.
Anytime, El Doozy. See you later.
Alice is just gonna
Disappears.
murmur to herself like, "Oh, easy."
I have something for you. And he takes out the ring with the crest and hands it to Alice.
Alice is gonna ask, where did you get this from?"
I point to the building I got it from, or in the direction. It's called the Lover's Mark, right?
Yep.
Did I even hear the name?
I think
Yeah, he
he
said
did
to the
bring it
Lover's
up.
Mark.
Yep.
Yeah. So, called Lover's Mark.
How long were you with that guy? I thought I left you. Where did he go? What happened since I left you?
I killed bad guys.
Alice is just gonna like roll her eyes and like put her hand like on her forehead and look down. And
Hey, that's
look
my
down.
thing. They stole from me.
But they steal from. Did you kill them because they stole from you?
No.
Oh my god. What did they steal from you?
He looks down where Risley went off. He called it necklace.
They stole a necklace from you?
Yes.
You were wearing a necklace? I didn't even notice.
I did it.
Okay. Did you see which way he went? What did he look like?
No. she wore. Do I know colors? There's got to have been an experiment with colors.
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
and
I wonder-
whites. It all comes back to what kind of experiment would I have had on me that would have given me these answers.
Color theory experiments.
What color of acid do you want poured into your veins today?
I mean, or something kind of
Purple.
experiment with the eye.
Purple.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that colors got backwards for look down at some point.
He's like, yeah, that's definitely pink. It's green. It's dark
Exactly.
forest green. Alice is just gonna be like, okay, they're wearing black and white. What type of clothes were they wearing?
Who knows? Follow me. And I'll bring her to the fucking guy that I murdered outside of the Herbitian place.
And yeah, you kind of guide her just outside the Hungry Herbitian, in which
Hungry Herbitian, that's right.
you do run across once again. Valrizzi, as well as boop. One of his men. One of his men is just kind of dragging the body away and towards the Hungry Herbitian.
I just point at the body that's being dragged.
Alice is gonna walk over there to get a good look of the body and the clothes, and then look at Mr. Suit.
Mr. Riz.
Grizzly.
Mr. Suit. He will be Suit from now on. And say, do I even want to know what happened here?
Well. We just keep running into each other. And he kind of
my
like
God.
has this little he has this little like kind of circular soft object that he tosses into his mouth and closes his mouth down and opens it back up, and a puff of smoke comes out.
Alice is just gonna be staring at him like the most deadpan eyes.
You didn't send, you wouldn't happen to know anything about these visitors I had tonight, would you?
No, I don't. That's why I asked you. I said, what happened here? Do I even want to know? Instead, you're over here pulling magic tricks, putting smoke out of your mouth.
Nothing magical about it. Bruh. It's
I could have
just,
told you that.
fair enough, I suppose. Nope. Well, you see, I was just minding my own business. Regular night at the Hungry Herbitian. Dead as possibly could be. No visitors from any nice, wonderful paying rich folk. And, yeah. These thugs were kind of holding up the place. So, your friend there, El Doozy, he helped me out. Wonderful of him, actually. I thought for a second maybe I was being set up. But he's got a good heart.
Once
Damn
again,
right he
Alice
does.
is gonna. Alice is gonna say under her breath, like, "Oh, doozy, God, this man name things." She's just gonna go, okay, and then turn around and then try to take a look down.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he puts
okay.
up one hell of a fight. You know, he's absolutely just like a child throwing a tantrum. No, I don't want to go.
And as he's dragging the body, he kind of like, he's just like dragging it all over the place, getting blood. He's like, "Hey, whoa, 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 watch out for the trees! Don't break any of those branches; it'll come right out of your paycheck." He heads back inside as this man brings the body back over.
Is he carrying the
Before
ribcage
you-
in his other hand?
No, look down as the ribcage.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in my inventory.
Wow.
And you you head back over to look down. And I'm sorry, you said that you were taking him away, or
Yeah, just like not grabbing or poking or pulling or anything. Just saying, come on, look down. I'm not calling you El Doozy.
I look down. Two, I say thank you.
and where would you
There-
like to? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So as we're walking, look down. Just we'll say, Rex needed help.
Rex needs to keep his mouth shut.
6 bad guys. 1 got away.
Is that the one that has your necklace?
Yes.
Mm.
Val tried to help find.
Alice is just gonna keep walking and go. I saw you turn her. She didn't turn.
No turning, no turning. I swear, there's never a turn.
She's just gonna turn. She is gonna turn. She's gonna turn. And go look down.
I look down.
There's. Alice is gonna sigh at that, and then go. There's a lot of people who will tell you that people are bad, and sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. It's as confusing as it sounds. And then walk to the wherever the motel or hotel is, the bed and breakfast.
Conveniently, you're right next to it.
break the bread and bed.
After saying that, look down just says, "You not bad."
Alice is just gonna be looking to the door with one hand on the door to open it. And be like, I don't think you're that bad either. And then walk in.
Perfect. You head in, and
Look down just openly weeps.
oh. You head inside the break the bread and bed, and the owner is kind of just like kicked back at the actual like reception desk and is like sleeping. Surprised they have not had anybody inside the actual establishment for quite some time. And as you kind of enter, she wakes up and she goes, "Oh, Alice, can I help you? I'm not in trouble, am I?"
No, nothing like that. No. I'm gonna need you to put up my friend here for a night.
Sure, anything. Yeah. We'll give them a great room. They're all set up.
Okay, thank you. And how much is it?
No. Don't worry about it. Your
No,
father,
How much is it?
20 gold will do.
She gives them 30. Because it's looked down.
Thank you. 'Cause it's looked down. And
again.
It's difficult at the best of times.
look down. She kind of goes through a bunch of keys and finds one that's kind of like a different color than the rest of them. And she's like, "The express suite for you. If you'll follow me." Looks over to look down.
I look at Alice.
Alice is gonna follow him to the room.
Perfect. She leads you upstairs, and yeah. So there's quite a few rooms on the second floor, none of which that you're staying at. She leads you again up another set of stairs, to a single room that is up there, which kind of looks out on the entire city. Has a nice large window that kind of just looks out into like the very, very ritzy like part of town here. That's very appealing to all the tourists, quote unquote, that come here. Very, very cleanly. A gigantic kind of king size bed for you look down.
Whoa. Oh boy.
And
I just kind of
she kind of like looks over to you and says, "If you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. I'll be downstairs, okay?"
thank you.
Of course.
And then Alice is just gonna be like, okay, so you'll stay here. I'm gonna go somewhere. I won't be back probably till tomorrow, but don't leave here, especially with Mr. Puff Smoke.
Need help.
Not now. I will look for your necklace.
Looked out, actually just kind of sad, sits at the bed.
Alice is gonna go like, oh my god, he murdered a whole thing of people, lost his necklace, is getting called El Dizzy. And then she's just gonna look up at him and go, I'll come back when I start looking for the necklace, and then you can help. But now, rest.
Oh. Okay.
And then Alice is gonna go towards the door and like closing it, and then just say, if you need anything, talk to the lady who led you here. And then closes the door. And then opens the door again and says, stay here. And then closes the door. And then opens the door again and says, I mean it. Stay here. And then closes the door and leaves.
Leaves 2 seconds later.
Sir, yeah, Daniels pops out. He's like, do you think that she wants us to leave?
Look down, opens the door, and leaves.
And Alice, where would you like to go? You headed back home or out and about?
She's gonna go to the Hungry Herbetian and see if they're still there cleaning up.
You head down to the Hungry Herbetian. And actually,
Damn, she just went right through that building.
She phased right through it.
She's not
She
strong.
no-clipped. Let's.
Oh.
Also, just in case, the ring is in the general chat of what it does.
Yeah, in case you need it.
I just saw myself in giant version,
Zhoo, zhoo, zhoo,
the giant
zhoo.
webcam of me. It's like that's kind of weird.
Alice, you head into the Hungry Herbition, and everything is it's very clean. There's no sign of any blood, bodies. There's nothing left to the scene. It's just kind of Val Rizzi going up to his girls and saying, "Sorry about the interruption tonight. I'll pay you a little bit extra. And you know, be careful when you leave. It's not the safest on the streets right now." And the girls kind of happily take the extra coin and start kind of like hopping down and cleaning up like the water and stuff, taking the buckets out.
Alice is gonna walk up to Rizzy and be like, "Wow, I was gonna say something about your people when I saw him bump into the tree outside, but I guess they know how to do their job."
What do you mean, your people?
Oh no.
He's gonna cancel
The
you on
trap.
Twitter, bro.
Cancel.
Wait longer.
Be careful what your next words are.
No.
Sorry, what was it that you said with your Steve?
Never.
I thought it was too funny. I couldn't. What can I say? My boys do a good job.
Uh-huh. So about those people that were in here, do you know anything about them? Where they came from?
No, nothing about where they came from. I'm hoping to find that out for myself.
Hmm.
They've been, I've heard they've been at the casino too.
At the casino. Okay. Alice is just gonna take that and leave.
Yeah, you're welcome. Jeez,
She say, "Uh-huh."
Findle's so ungrateful. And you head out. Are you heading over to the casino?
No.
Okay.
I think she'll head home.
Okay. Perfect. You head home for the night. Actually, we'll just we'll leave it at that. So you head home for the night, and kind of go into your room. And it's been a long, long day of just traveling and trying to cover all of the tracks that foot down that look down kind of placed in his wake while you're talking to your father, and it's you don't fall asleep kind of right away in the fact that you have kind of just like a lot to really think about, but after a little while you do end up falling asleep, and we're going to get up with the rest of the party. We'll go over to the castle. Big castle now.
He's here.
Is Tim
Perfect fucking
Yeah,
timing.
baby! Let's go!
Literally perfect timing.
Let's go! Sometimes
I thought that you
things-
had it.
I literally just got home.
Let's go! I was looking over at the clock. I was like, my eyes darting back and forth. I'm like, oh man, this might actually kind of work out.
I thought you he messaged you privately and you were like, okay, we're good to go. Nah, apparently it's just the universe lined up.
The universe just sometimes lines up in the most beautiful way possible. So actually, let me get your camera in here. Unless you're no camera. Do you want me to use picture?
I can. And maybe a little scuffed at first.
No problem.
Yo, that's just Marth Dungeon in a nutshell. It's on brand.
All right, chat. Take another 2-minute break. We're gonna get the cameras back in. Let's see.
All right, I'm here.
Let's see. We gotta look down in there. Where is? I'm fucking up. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up.
You're just being yourself. You're just being yourself.
Josh, we just had a band called Plain White Tees. I don't think that's been taken.
You're right.
Wonderful.
Let's do it, baby. I mean, mine's not plain, but we'll pretend. I'll put it on backwards so that way it can be.
Let's see. Oh, why can't I move it? Oh no. Okay, well, we're not gonna touch that one. Let me just find a different one. Is this Tim's? Yes. This one should be Tim's. Oh, I don't know what this is, but that is not the Tim's I'm looking for.
This is not the Thames you're looking for.
I literally cannot move any of the window captures, so yep, we're just gonna leave it blank for now. I'm sorry about that. I literally cannot in OBS move any of the window captures. It's very tragic.
I am the shadow, the smoke in your eyes. I am the ghost that hides in the night.
Woo! So we last left off with you three. You came across some herbs as well as a recipe to make an elixir to kind of counter what is called Night and Shade. Or sorry, not Night and Shade. Wait, am I wrong? I think it's Night. No, it was Night and Fog. My bad. And so Marth as well as Thames are just kind of transporting herbs down towards like the forge in large quantities.
Meanwhile, Pivot's just at the alchemy bench with his big ol' schnoz in the mortar and pestle.
And as Marth kind of places like another set of herbs down, he's like, let me go check on Max to... Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I gotta make sure he's still breathing.
What did we leave Max, by the by?
He's somewhere in the castle, hopefully. And he kind of like runs out
That
of the room.
doesn't sound very certain.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain. I try to keep reps on him, but sometimes, every once in a while, he's his own man. He'll be okay, right?
Well,
Right.
Hopefully he wasn't in the lunchroom.
Yeah. And Marth kind of like doubles back as if to say something, and he's like, shit. And he runs out of the room. Disappears for a little bit.
Herbs.
Yeah, so you're just kind of crushing the herbs. It's actually not like too long of a process to make this elixir. It's more of like a mush altogether more than anything. Doesn't really require any liquids. There's enough liquid in the actual plant life that you're using to actually make it so you can kind of drink it.
Oh, this is gonna be unpleasant.
Tim's will look over and he doesn't say it, but he'll think, that's gonna be unpleasant.
It does have a very unpleasant smell to it.
Tim's will just look at his burnt arms. Look at the potion.
Poor Thames, running on empty.
Pivot would help, but he's making potions.
My potions are too strong for you.
Potions,
up.
shall I?
I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest potions.
After a couple of minutes, Marth kind of appears back at your door with... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Maxwell. Hold on, I gotta find him. Maxwell.
Oh,
He
Let's go.
No.
And now, jeez.
Man, the show was doing so good up to this point, really.
Hello. Yes. Max looks.
Die.
Max Swords. He heads through the door and he looks very groggy. Good news is Max was just kind of sleeping. He slept through all of it.
Oh, that's good at least. And Pivot sits aside the second potion he's made. He kind of places it to his left now within view of Marth and Max.
How are you feeling after the strength training, Maxwell?
I feel like a thoroughbred.
Eventually, you won't feel it.
Not gonna lie to you, my limbs feel like jello.
And with that potion, should you drink it, you probably will feel even more so.
Yeah, shit, what is that?
High flex petals and citrogrim leaves. It's supposed to give resistance to the night and fog, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah, I took a look at that. That's, yep. You guys are gonna deal with that, yeah?
I'll look at Pivot, like the knowing of, yeah, they mean us, don't they?
Pivot's just gonna give him a glance like, yeah. Yes, we'll likely deal with it. We have the method to dispel the fog, but don't know if it'll fully go away.
Have you tried lighting it on fire? Maybe it's flammable?
We haven't, but considering its magical nature, I don't think it would be flammable. He sets aside the third potion.
And Maxwell, if you see a flammable gas in a hallway, and they're in the hallway, I wouldn't recommend lighting it on fire.
No, it's a good time, trust me.
I'll
the-
stare at him.
The explosion of all the gases would expand out through the hallway because it'd be too large for the hallway to contain. It would likely incinerate you on the spot.
No. That'd be, you know, that'd be pretty rough. But, you know what? I wouldn't be anywhere near it, so...
Let Pivot work, please.
Yeah. No problem. He just kind of like leans
Yes,
up against the
if I
wall.
get the wrong balance of these ingredients, it would likely end up very bad for whoever drank the potion.
I mean, that's great and all, but why am I here?
Max, leave.
What? You can't just invite me in here and then kick me out.
It was him, and I'll look at Marth, who invited you.
Max, I kind of just wanted to make sure you were all right. You don't actually have to be here if you don't want. Well, now I kind of want to be here.
I'm just gonna start walking towards Max.
No. Okay.
Well, hold on. Do I need to make the fourth, or are we just good to continue now?
Well, I don't know, do you? I'd kind of like to come along. It just...
Alright, if you keep it up, and you keep doing this, then if he messes up your potion, you still have to drink it.
Yeah. I'll be good.
All right.
I'll be good.
Oh no. Oh,
Adds an extra citrogrim leaf.
No.
I don't actually, but
Just for you, Maxwell.
and
oh
that
fuck.
should be it. So these three on the left are for you three. I will take this one, and I will test it first. So feel free to grab at your leisure. I will go test the potion at the fog.
I'll go up to the potion, drink it.
Yeah, so you go to taste the potion. Are you kind of like just trying to take it down in one gulp, Vivid?
David? Yes, me. Yes. Pivot knows better. He would absolutely just down it as fast as humanly possible, so it
Good,
doesn't
good.
touch his tongue.
Yeah, it is pretty foul. Like there's a little bit of you that like really just wants to it back up, but that doesn't happen. You get it down, and it tastes foul, but you do feel a kind of just a sort of like invigorated energy inside your body. You feel a little bit warm. Same thing with you, Thames.
Ugh. Unpleasant.
Do I have to make a Constitution saving?
For the ye old gag reflex. I mean, it hits your body, and this is stuff that's actually just pretty good for you, anyways. Like it's nothing bad for you by any stretch of the imagination. No, I wouldn't say so. Not for this.
Okay. He'll just be like dry heaving for a bit then.
Marth takes his potion and kind of hands one off to Maxwell. And Max does kind of like the cool guy, leans up against like the wall and just like takes like a swig of it at first and goes, okay, that was a bad mistake. And then he just drinks the rest of it. Same with Marth. Marth drinks it.
I think I got the balance right, so hopefully this page was not a kick in the ass. I'll just start heading over to the hallway.
Perfect.
Watch it be fucking solely its workout smoothie. Like,
It's my muscle milk, bro.
I'd believe it.
And Max will kind of just like go off to the side and let everybody else through first.
I'll kind of like try to walk ahead of Marth.
Okay.
Because I've already like went through the fire and the flames.
Marth kind of sees how beat up you are, and he's like, "You're good. Do you need a little bit?"
A little bit will not help.
Yeah, I guess. It just sees the burns on your fucking skin. And Agatha just kind of, like, watches you from the throne.
With all the children.
Yeah, well, the children around her. Pivot, are you going to try to go into the fog, the night and fog?
He's gonna walk up to the edge of it and, like, kind of touch it again.
You reach your finger out to the fog once more, and you put it in. And it
Hokey
seems
pokey.
you put your left foot in, you put your right, and it ends up the potion or elixir does actually work. You feel nothing.
Ah, perfect. And Kevin turns back to everyone. So the potion does work. Oh shit, Thames, you look pretty beat up. He just walks up the stairs to Thames, and he's gonna cast Heal of the Fox
Perfect.
at second level.
Hey, yeah, let's go.
Which is a 1d12 now. That is 9 more HP for you, good man.
Let's go.
Hey.
We're at 39 now.
Oh.
And I will walk down the staircase once Pivot's kind of walked down, just so I don't bowl him over.
Perfect.
Yeah, Pivot, once he's healed, we'll just head right on down
Marth and Max will follow.
there. Max steps in and just starts fucking burning.
He's a scam artist.
He said this would work.
I sold him snake oil, he didn't even know.
You pay no attention to the revealed area? Don't even worry about it. You head down the hallway,
Fucked up.
and
Why is Yoda here?
you head down the hallway, yes. And the door kind of awaits you just down at the end, Pivot.
He'll walk up to it and recite the words from the page. I believe it was Valder-ish.
Yes. You recite the words, and the sigil slowly fades away. I can't find the sigil. Sigil somewhere here. So it slowly fades away. Nice work.
Could one of you check if the fog is now receding at all, or?
Max kind of takes a couple of steps back, and he like takes his yellow rain jacket off and kind of like swirls it in the fog, and it kind of just forms back into place. No, it's looking like it's still a no-go.
Shit. Okay. And he's gonna inspect the door.
Perfect. You go to inspect the door, and what are you looking for?
Can I see Thames's like fucking handprints in the door?
Yeah, you can see that it's definitely been handled. Nobody's kind of touched this door for a while, so there's a couple of handprints.
So since brute strength didn't work, he's gonna look for either magical or directly mechanical components.
Perfect.
Open.
Give me an observation
Okay.
first, and then if you want to look for magical arcane.
Okay, so that was. So for the observation, it was 11. For the arcane, that is a 15.
So as you look at the door, you don't see that there are any kind of just mechanical contraptions on it. It just kind of seems like a regular door. That's kind of just has like an area that you can kind of grab onto it to move it. And as far as the arcane goes, it seems like there's nothing magical left of this door.
Should I try to move it again?
I'm not seeing anything that should be holding it closed. So, if you could try that handhold up there and try to open it.
Squeeze!
I was honestly thinking it may just be easier to lift pivot over my head. And back.
Hey, I can go over or under. I'm pretty small.
If it's looked out, he can hop right over.
I launch.
with his Converse.
You're gonna try to move the door.
Yep. This door is on the verge of giving Thames PTSD, so...
Not 20!
You grab a hold of, like, the kind of, inlet for the handle, and give me a strength check.
Okay.
Pivot will
That'd
be
be
watching
a
closely
solid
to see if there's
17.
What'd you say, Pivot?
Pivot will be watching closely to see if there's, like, any magical reactions or anything with him trying to handle the door.
Perfect. So you roll a 17, you grab a hold of this door, and you're like, man, I really didn't put as much, oomph into it as I did the previous 2 times, but it starts to kind of very easily and frustratingly give way to you, and it opens up just fine.
Ah, there we go.
Forward into the breach.
You just needed somebody to watch, you know?
Yeah. Pivot will turn to the other two. The door is open, so we shall proceed.
Cool. I've never... I know it might come as a surprise, been down here. This is a new addition, supposedly, to the castle. I didn't even know there was anything here.
Yeah, Soviet had this installed some time ago. I've never been down here.
Great. Thames?
So,
I've never been down here either.
Wow,
can't
reassuring.
wait to see whatever she's cooked up down here and we've left to rot.
And Thames, you heading down?
I will head down. Look down's cousin, by the way.
Dude, there's so many. Head down, look up, look side. It's great, you know? Forever growing.
Let's see. Open map. Oh, I need to do one thing. I'm gonna have to hide the player view just really quick. Hopefully that
So,
doesn't fuck with things.
So that guy, Down Bad, is he a cousin of yours too?
Down bad Dallas.
Like a second cousin's nephew twice removed.
Gotcha,
don't-
Gotcha.
We try not to talk about that.
Oh, what about Rizzed Up?
There's some. I think it's through marriage on Riz's side.
Is that are they related to Val Riz or no?
Well, that's Val Risley. He's like a cousin's roommate or something like that. It's a
yes.
really big family.
He's not like anything particular. He's just family, you know.
Yeah, he's just family.
Just family.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping he was gonna buy Look Down a suit, but
I was hoping for that too.
that's all I could think was like, please give me Look Down in a suit.
All right, we can see this. Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So you open up the door and head inside, and as you kind of look into this room, there's a staircase that is headed downwards, as well as off to your left over here. You see that there's a staircase that leads down this way to another door.
This place is much bigger than I thought. Right.
I can only hope that this does not have to do with that project.
Oh, what Project Renthal was it?
Kind of wince whenever you say that name.
I mean, if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be down here. I don't think she had any other external sections.
I'm gonna take out my bill hook.
Okay. Just kind of have it at the ready.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, if there's any creepy crawlies, I don't know what she's doing down here or what she had. You guys are gonna have to deal with those. I don't do well with that.
That warrior spirit.
Don't you have your axe now? You can just deal with it.
Yeah,
Smash-
but but I don't wanna.
Did you not take out the skumph with me?
Yeah, that wasn't so creepy crawling. That was more earthy movie. If
That
you
was
catch my drift.
that was quite literally as crawly as you can get. It went through the ground.
Yeah,
It was
but
also quite creepy, kind of just sitting on our front lawn.
It's burnt up.
You say that, but I don't know what that kind of thing was made out of. It might come back.
We won't.
And oh, sorry, go ahead.
We'll just start heading down the staircase.
Perfect.
I'll do the same.
Both head down the staircase. Max and Marth will follow. And you reach the bottom of the stairs. And you kind of reach this platform. And just give me an observation check, everybody.
Oh, come on.
Even Allison, look down.
Nat
Everybody
one.
gets-
Nat one. We love nat ones.
No.
Now, oh god. Okay, yeah, I got a 6 and a 4,
I
respectively.
got a 10. Let's go.
Yeah, nothing really catches your eye. You just kind of step on the platform and head over. Max kind of like heads over to this staircase and starts heading up it. And Marth will follow.
What a boy.
Does the section of wall look weirdly colored to anyone else?
You're definitely different craftsmanship.
Weird.
There is, yeah, kind of in plain sight. There is a door.
Oh.
Oh, then yeah, it would be.
There's a fucking door. We'll open it, bitch.
You go to pivot. You go to open the door, It does not open from this side.
Oh, wonderful. There's not like handholds or anything there.
No,
Gotcha.
nothing in the door.
This is like one of those doors that like in a dungeon that you can only like exit out of to like get you closer to the entrance that you can.
Yeah,
A Dark Souls door.
Yeah.
Yeah, a classic Skyrim maneuver.
And
Oh,
I'll also, if I see that, I'll start to follow Max out of all options we had.
He's leading the way. It's his warrior spirit.
I will also turn away, but I will not follow Max. I will follow Tim's.
Nice. You
Just
To get left behind.
Why is he always in the back?
the horses are in the back.
Wait, excuse me?
Horse
Horse
tag
stack is-
attached.
You head back over to this door here, and Maxwell is going to try to open it up. So he rolls a 19, bro. Let's
The
go.
strength training.
Let's go!
He grabs a hole. He's like, "Hold on, watch this." I wish I had some, like some dust to knuckle it up. But hold on. And he grabs the latch, and it opens up for him, and it leads back to the hallway.
Oh,
Huh?
Yep.
This is some House of Leaves type bullshit.
Strangely enough, yeah, it seems like it's the same door.
Let me guess. The room's 1 point or like 0.2 inches bigger in the inside than on the outside.
Guys, is this it?
go through the door, would you?
Yeah. And he goes through the door, and he just kind of walks right into the hallway.
Fog is still there and everything.
Yep. Fog is also kind of, I know it's not visible, but it is lining the entirety of the area here.
Is the castle the same and on the other side?
Give me an observation check.
Okay. Better, a 12?
Yeah, you kind of just like look down the, oh no.
oh no.
You look
I
through, gaze up, you look into the hallway, and it seems like it's, yeah, totally the same.
Can we go back down the staircase?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go back down and see if the door has changed.
You head back down the staircase here. Anybody else?
Pivot's actually gonna stay on the stairs there, and he's just gonna kind of look around, see if he can see anything that would indicate to him what's going on here, magically or mechanically.
Give me both one more time. Observation
Yeah.
and yep.
The observation first. That's a 4. And Arcana. That is a 13.
4 for the observation, you said?
Yes.
You don't really see much in the room other than just like a staircase. As far as magical, you kind of just like look around as to the best of your abilities, and it doesn't really seem like there's anything magically oriented about this room.
Mm. So just to be clear, it's the staircase we came in on was going down. The one we went on here is also going down.
Correct.
Okay.
Has the door changed?
So you head down to Isidore,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like it's still totally normal. Yep.
Okay. Can I walk backward up the staircase?
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of walk backwards up the staircase. Or sorry, kind of, it's down the staircase, technically. And you just give me a dex check, actually, for that.
Fair enough.
Going up is fine, but going down is long.
I'm actually weirdly dexterous.
I believe.
21.
Yeah. So you kind of you're watching as you're backing up, it seems like nothing out of the ordinary. Just heading down the stairs. Nothing changes.
It's not a Bowser staircase.
Whoa, whoa!
Alright, can we just do like the Mario 64 glitch and just like rapid speed up the stairs and glitch the wall?
Yeah, absolutely. And Max kind of like walks back into the room. He's like, yeah, that's too fucking weird. And he's gonna give an observation check.
If Max sees this, I swear to God.
What's his normal observation, actually? So he rolled a 19. Actually, I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
even
come
matter.
on.
I mean, unless it's like a low mod for it. Let me see what Max has. I think it's flat. Yeah. Max kind of just like looks around, and notices just something kind of glowing out of the ordinary, and he places his hand over here onto where the wall is, and it feels to be an odd material. Yeah, this is pretty smooth.
Hmm?
The wall. It's and he kind of goes, he knocks on it and goes ding 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 ding.
Pivot will walk over.
And Pivot, you kind of look at where he's pointing on the wall, and lo and behold, yes, it is a reflective surface.
Pivot's gonna like feel that section, and then he's gonna like touch the rest of the wall.
You guide your hands along the rest of the wall, and it is the exact same thing throughout the entirety of it.
It's a reflection. Okay. So this part of the staircase is mirroring the other? And Pivot's gonna go to the other wall of this section of stairs.
You go over to the other like staircase, because the staircase is kind of above where you actually are. And you go to feel it, and it's not a staircase. It is, in fact, another reflective surface.
We're in the same stairwell.
It would seem so, yeah.
Tim's, could you check at the bottom, see if there's anything different about the walls?
I'll go do that.
You head down, and yeah, you do see that it is definitely a reflective surface all the way through here. As you kind of reach the bottom of the staircase here, it seems like it kind of ends its reflective surface a bit. But yeah, there is definitely a door still kind of over here in front of you.
Can I try, like, pressing up against the wall on the other side of the door?
The other side of the door. So,
like, to the right.
oh, over here?
Like opposite the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of press up against the wall. Nothing kind of really happens. It's a pretty hard surface, but it seems relatively fragile.
Breaking time.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Using hammer.
And before dust bunnies.
Hammer. We use hammer.
Um,
Hammer solve problem.
So you take out your hammer and give me a damage swing.
Okay. That is 5 damage.
Double it against the surface, so 10. The reflective surface all along the way here, it all breaks in just kind of one giant crash. And it just so happens that the staircase that you were standing on is completely the same staircase as as it was over here. And as you kind of break the reflective surface, you do see that, in fact, there is a real staircase that leads down over on this side.
Trippy. I'm gonna try going down the real staircase.
Perfect.
Saying that he's actually heading down now. He's Pivot's gonna kind of get down the stairs and follow.
You kind of head down the stairs. Max, like, in disbelief, kind of, like, reaches his hand out to see if it's still there. And, yep, it's just kind of like a drop down now. He's like, ooh, sheesh, okay. And he's gonna head down the stairs with you. And as you kind of make your way over to this door, over here, oops, move together, move tokens.
Apes together strong.
It seems to be a very similar door to the original entry, Thames. You want to give it a try?
Yub.
Okay, give me a strength.
A 12.
12 will do, actually. So you grab onto the kind of opening and slide it off to the side, and you see... I'm just going to give it to you really quickly here. I'm hiding the lower levels, but you see that there is a staircase leading downwards.
Thames will look back to the group, make sure they're all there, and then he will walk through. And as he walks through, he's going to try to hold the door, just in case there's any shenanigans with the door.
You hold the door, and Max kind of just like... very like almost ballerina like open your door. He kind of like tiptoes down the stairs. He says, "My good gentleman."
I'm making sure that the door does not close on one of you. It will be very hard to clean you up.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm a messy guy, you know. Sorry.
Well, at least he acknowledges when he makes a bad joke in pivotal past tense.
Perfect. So you head off, and like Marth is just like wide-eyed, like I cannot believe he just said that. And you all make it past the door here.
I will stop holding the door.
He goes zook. Close shut.
I'm glad I held it.
Very good. And you are
Very
now on this
good.
Stilkish. Martha will actually kind of step forward and say, yeah, hopefully it's not a replica of what we were looking at before. I'll take the lead. And he kind of just like heads down the stairs.
Pivot will follow as he's going. He's gonna kind of like keep his claws on the wall on the left. Just kind of like drag along it.
You're feeling across the wall, you said?
Yeah, pretty much. Like not really hard, but just kind of like dragging in case there's like a change in sound.
And as you do, you do notice that this is actually just kind of hard wall as you're going down. Doesn't seem like it's you know, like a reflective surface like the prior room.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And to keep my head on a swivel, just to make sure nothing like comes from behind us.
Okay. Yep. And you kind of walk down the stairs with nothing really odd happening. Marth kind of reaches this platform here. And he steps on it. The rest of you kind of make your way down, step on the platform. And Thames, as you step on the platform, everybody give me an observation check.
14.
10. I'm being so average today.
You said 14.
Yup.
Max gets a 3, Marth gets a 9. Thames, you kind of hear just like a rumble. And then a lock.
I do not think we can leave.
What do you mean we can't leave?
Something just whirred and then locked.
No. Just think of the wife and kids I'll have someday.
I'm not surprised Sully would install something like that. It would only be her coming down here after all. Well,
Well, if we all die, it was an honor serving with a couple of you.
And Max nods his head with a smile. Yup.
hey, Max actually got something right for once.
Marth's kind of like nods his head to the rest of you. He's like, "Yup." And he's like, "I guess nowhere but forward for us." And he kind of just like starts stepping down the stairs.
You ate something before we came down here, right, Thames?
Eat something?
What did you eat? You've been up for a while.
Tim sinks back. It's like Tim's only can think of things he's drank. He can't think of things he's eaten in a long
Just
time.
the coffee.
Yeah. He hasn't eaten in a few days.
Oh.
And then Tim's will say, yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Hopefully we won't be down here long.
Tim's will look over at Max. and then kind of like lean forward and say, probably a couple meals.
Yo, what the fuck? As a matter of fact, you know, I only ate one, okay? And you're welcome. I am the only one who probably came prepped for our journey, okay? I always keep some food on me.
Maxwell, I was saying that you would probably make a couple meals.
Oh.
And then I'll keep walking.
You head down the stairs, he's like, it's just the rain jacket. It makes me look bigger.
Pivots chuckling as he goes down the stairs.
He's such an asshole. You make your way down to the bottom of the stairs and you come across another door. Let's see. Marth kind of sees the door and it looks, you know, kind of pretty similar to the ones you've been opening already. There's a little slot for him to grab onto. He's going to grab onto it and try to give it a strength check to open it up. 11. Unfortunately, he kind of budges it open a little bit. But yeah, he's a bit of an older gentleman. And it only opens up a little bit.
Pivot will kind of step a bit to the right so Thames can get through.
Marth really needs to join the Old Man Lifters Club with Thames, but Thames will move forward and begin to try to move the door.
Perfect. Give me a strength check.
17.
Perfect. Yeah, you kind of grab onto it and open it right up, and it slides right off to the side to you.
I will also hold the door. And then just let them through.
Thanks. I appreciate that. And he steps on the platform. And as he steps on the platform, he disappears. It goes zoop right up. And this door goes with it. And a kind of on this pillar that goes up, there is a new door that forms. Or sorry, that not forms. That is actually just on the pillar itself.
Everyone get on the magic elevator.
Huh.
I will open this door.
Perfect.
Or try to.
You open up the door.
And I'll let Maxwell through.
No. Marth, where did you go? Where did you? And he kind of just like runs to the door. He's like, he's not here. And it's just like a little hallway. What did you do with him?
Well, the room teleported him somewhere. Or, fucking eviscerated him. One of the two.
What? That's not good.
Well, I think it was teleporting, but I can't discount him just being evaporated. It happens.
Safety hazards, probably. Either way, come on, pivot.
Jesus. Pillow killed him.
I was hoping it did it again.
He'll stop being mean to Maxwell.
Seriously, it's not cool, okay? Cyberbullying is not alright.
It is very funny, but
It is
I don't think
exceptionally
he can handle
funny.
too much.
You make your way to another door here. I'm actually not going to have you roll for a strength check because you'll eventually be able to open it up regardless. Open it up here, and Max will hold it open with all his strength, and he'd be like, "Yep, go ahead, guys."
I'll move forward. Whenever pivot gets through, I'll pull the lever.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Pippin, you go through, and Thames, you throw the lever here, and Maxwell, zoop, disappears.
Oh dear. Well, 2 for 2.
Wait a minute.
Um,
This is Alice's dream. What the fuck?
Anything else happen when he throws the lever? Or?
You give me an observation check. I mean, it's pretty relatively low or slow moving.
8.
Actually, hold on. Let me think for a second. Yep. Okay, so you notice that the pillar actually kind of comes back down, and no one is on it.
Pillar, what pillar?
The pillar that was directly in front of you here. So it went up before, and it has gone down, and nobody is on it. The pillar, sorry, the platform that the pillar kind of rested on top of, or sorry, the platform. It's just like flat, straight across.
I'll look over at Pivot and say, well, on the bright side, if they were shunted somewhere, we are now in teams of 2 instead of a team of 1 and a team of 3.
Indeed. Though if they were evaporated, our chances of reuniting Patovia just went out the window.
That went out the window when Marth disappeared.
Yeah. True.
I'll look over at the chest and say, I do not see any reason why she would put the chest here, if not to serve as some kind of trap.
Trap or maybe mechanical purpose? What about this gate over here?
You go to look at the gate.
Yeah.
Just give me a general observation, I guess.
Finally, 16.
Normal door.
Normal door. Nothing unusual about this door. Is it locked?
You go to open it, and it opens up just fine.
Oh, would you look at that? I suppose we can leave the chest for later.
Hmm. And I'll walk.
So
with
open
Pivot.
it.
You walk over to Pivot, and as you do so, you hear just a soft, distant, "Whoa, God!" And the pillar comes back up, and Maxwell kind of jumps out of the door, and he's like, "Guys, what? What did you just do to me?"
Did you see Marth?
Oh, you're back.
No, I was stuck. I couldn't get out. I was blocked both ways.
Do you want to try again?
Ha ha ha! Very funny. No. I think I'm fine.
Well, I hate to say it, but having Marth on his own will likely only lead to bad outcomes. Did the lever reset to its original position, or is it still flicked the other way?
Good question. Let's think here. It did. Yes, it reset to its original position as the pillar came out and back up.
If Max could not do it, could not get out of wherever, Pivot. Rock, paper, scissors.
I can just go. That's fine.
I was more so the one that's with him. Yes, that's fine. You can go.
I mean, oh well, whatever. Pip will walk over to the pillar. Does it have it had like a little door on it when Marth fucking popped, right?
There was. Let me think here. Yes, there was a door that Marth went through.
What? So like he turned the mist and went through a door on the pillar, or what?
Sorry, he opened up a door and walked onto the flat surface of the pillar. Right now, the pillar is up, and Maxwell walked through the center of it.
Wait a moment. Thames, could you... Maxwell, get in here.
Yeah?
Just get in this room. I don't want you to get ported off somewhere else.
Okay.
Also, his token's not there.
Oh, shit! Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I got rid of him because Max comes in.
So I was like, I don't know where he is, but I'll just like...
The looming ghost of Max.
Whoa, he's dead! Thames, could you flick the lever again?
And I'll go flick the lever.
You flick the lever, and it it goes back down to its original position, and nothing happens. Nobody's really there.
Yeah. So the door is back in the pillar now, yeah?
Yes. Yep.
Pivot will try to go through it.
Sorry. There's no door now, actually, here. It just leads on top of the platform of the pillar, if you want to walk onto it.
Okay. And then flick it again.
I'll flick it again, and before I do so, I'll say, "Forward with you."
Yep. You throw the lever and pivot. You disappear and go up. The pillar is in the up position again, and through the door over that is now back here, walks out Marth.
Oh, just did a stock exchange. Okay.
Jeez. Okay. This place actually is the fucking worst.
Token.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yep.
And Tim's will say, "Alright, before you do anything, I'm going to keep pulling this until Pivot gets back."
Yeah, Pivot. So you eventually do make it back here through the pulling of the levers. However, let me move you up and reveal your token. You kind of when the pillar goes up, you are back in the original staircase area. And you kind of step forward, and they throw the lever again. The pillar goes down, and you kind of just see it go down. It seems that the lever just brings the pillar up and down.
So anything on that like platform just gets shunted up or down.
Yep.
Gotcha. Alright. And I'll just step over to the platform then.
Step over to the platform, you said?
Yeah. The door's locked, we know that, so.
You head back onto the
Actually, he's
platform.
gonna go try the door here now.
Yeah. And eventually...
Not there now.
Oh, the door over here. I see.
The one that opens from the other side.
Um,
He's just gonna see if there's anything different about it before he gets shunted.
Nope, nothing different about it. And you
Cool.
get zooped back down to the ground floor here, and your friends are waiting for you.
That definitely seems like a efficient method of moving cargo. That's about
Yeah.
it.
It would be if there was not a massive staircase before you get to it, but
I mean, you could just like throw something down the stairs, I guess.
if your cargo is humanoid, you probably would do that.
I mean, the amount of screams, yeah, I probably.
And at this point, Tim's will like walk over to the door and say, "Max, investigate that chest, please."
You want me to take the loot with me? Say less.
Do you have pockets, don't you?
Oh, I got lots of pockets. I got one here, and he's like counting them as he's walking over the chest.
Yeah, my coat's still torn, so I don't really have any pockets available.
And he kind of like puts his hands together. He's like, "Oh, baby, I can't wait to see what's inside." Grabs the lid, lifts it up, and it is piles of flesh.
Oh,
And he very frighteningly just kind of falls backwards. He's, "Jeez, oh my god!" And it is foul smelling.
Pivot's gonna just walk over real quick and examine it scientifically.
Yeah, you kind of just give me just an observation,
Yeah.
or actually,
No,
yeah,
I'll
a nature. Give me nature.
Okay. What the fuck? I lost you. Alright, well, different d20, I guess.
Fuck it. Don't need it anymore.
That is, with nature, that is a 17.
So yeah, you kind of look into this giant pile of just like different remains and flesh, and it seems like it's all various animals.
It's all
And it's
well
been-
rotted and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been sitting in there for a little bit. It's definitely kind of, it's very potent how stinky it is once you open it up.
Alright, Pivot will kind of shut and latch the box.
Can I pick up the box and then put it on the cargo elevator?
Sure. You pick up the box and you just kind of bring it over and slide it onto the cargo elevator.
I'm sending it up.
Yoop, and it disappears up.
Brilliant.
Well, that was disgusting. He kind of offers Max a hand up.
Thanks. Did you know what was in there?
No, we had no clue.
Probably would have smelled it if we did. And I'm gonna walk through the door.
You walk through the door, and everybody will follow behind you here. And it opens up into a it opens up into I'm sorry, I'm going through my Joker arc right now. Into a kind of just an empty room that has just a kind of like a tattered cloth, as well as a sword that is stuck inside of it, an actual anvil. Very large anvil.
Strange.
Why would someone put a sword in an anvil? It's purposeless. You make a sword on an anvil.
Well, the purpose of this might be to mark certain people, i.e., yourself and Marth.
Well, I mean, it's good iron. If I can move it. I'll try to move it.
Okay, perfect. You step up to it, and are you grabbing the anvil or are you grabbing the sword?
I'm grabbing the anvil.
You grab the anvil, and it's pretty securely rutted down to the ground.
Can I use my expert construction skills to unlatch it from the ground?
Sure. Yeah, it takes you a little while, but you are able to kind of get it off, get it unstuckified from the ground.
Okay. Can I pick it up now?
Oh boy. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
It is pretty heavy.
Hey, that great hit song, I Get Unstuckified.
I'm
Your boy got
unstuckified.
a 15.
You go to kind of lift it, and it is really, really heavy. You can kind of drag it out like a couple of inches, but it kind of just wants to fall back into place.
Max, come help me move this. At the very least, we must shove it.
Yeah, sure. And he is going to give you a helping hand here.
I'm taking it back to the cargo elevator.
Perfect. He rolls a
Man is
17.
relentless.
He kind of gets on the other side of it to give you a hand and balance things out. And together you're like able to just barely lift it off the ground here and move it across the room and over to the elevator.
I'll pull the lever to get it back down and then put it in the cargo elevator.
Put it on the cargo elevator. As it
While
comes
they're
back down,
flooding
you
out
see.
the elevator.
And I'll send it back up.
Perfect. And it all disappears.
As they're unloading it on the elevator, Pivot's gonna say to Marth, he really just doesn't waste anything, huh?
No, he's pretty effective with everything that he has.
And Pivot's gonna go over to examine the door.
You go to
No.
examine the door, and give me an observation one more time.
19!
It seems like it just
There we go.
it seems to the naked eye just kind of like an ordinary door. However, there seems like there's a little bit of something more to it. It is indeed locked.
Now this door's locked, and there's another mechanism I can't quite figure out. You don't happen to see a key or something in here, would you?
Not as far as I can see in the room, and he is gonna like lift up the cloth and look under it. And there's nothing really under the cloth, just like some nasty like soot that kind of puffs up when he lifts it.
How much you want to bet the keys in that fucking anvil?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't really see anything else to this place. Is it, And you can't really tell what's keeping it locked?
Well, aside from the actual lock pins now. It's some other mechanism here, but I can't quite determine what it is.
Thames! He's gonna run back over. I think we need the anvil.
For what?
The door's locked. Doesn't seem like an actual key is gonna open it.
Let me see the door.
You head down to the door here, and what would you like to do?
Does it open inwards or outwards?
This one, it seems like it swings outwards.
So, like, into the chest thing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I would like to break the wall that's by the locking mechanism.
By the locking mechanism.
Because the lock won't lock anything if the wall's gone.
Oh, you mean like in
This
and
is
around over
true.
here?
Yeah, like the little bit like that the latch
right
would
there.
go into for the lock. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you go to smash the wall. Give me a damage check for it.
Okay. That is a 4. So 8, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of smash right into the wall, and after like a couple of like pretty good hefty swings, the wall starts to kind of give way, but the door seems like it's staying directly in place. This, however, I can't actually do it without getting rid of the entire wall, but there is a small portion where it opens up into the other room.
Okay, I'll just try to make that bigger then.
Okay. You open up the rest of the wall that's kind of here, big enough to kind of fit somebody, and you look, you observe down, and it seems like there's a decent drop. Not anything too crazy, but maybe about like 8 feet down.
Okay. Can I like try to drop down and then like try to go to the door from the from that side?
Sure.
Okay, I'd like to make my way to the door if I can figure out like it's probably a ramp upwards.
So yeah, you can see that the ramp goes up this way. So you kind of head in that direction and go around.
And if I can make it to the door, I want to take the pins out of the door.
Okay.
Fuck you, Dungeon Master. We'll destroy the wall.
We will destroy the wall.
Fuck you and your puzzles.
I mean, it's pretty creative. I like it. You head kind of around the bend here, and as you do, you hear this statue here start to speak to you in a very shocking manner, actually. And it says, "Do not pass me without putting in the black gem.
Why not?
For you shall not be able to proceed forward otherwise."
You're going to stop me?
I will not stop you. Simply you will stop yourself.
Okay. I'll keep walking.
You walk forward, and he doesn't do anything to you.
Okay.
You walk this way, and you kind of just look off to your side, and you do see that there is a painting with kind of, it seems like lava is painted inside of it with a black gem.
Soliet, I would say never change, but I really, really wish you did. And then he'll continue walking forward.
Perfect. You continue walking forward, and as you pass this bird, the bird says, "Where are you going?"
Forward.
I'm actually not going to do that voice. How did you get this way without going through the door?
When life gives you a wall, you make a door.
Destroying personal property?
Yes, it's partly my castle. If anything, Soliet would approve of that, and I will continue forward.
Well, this is my home. I would have helped you out, but you're destroying it.
Okay. And I'll take the pins out of the door.
You go to take the pins out of the door. You are able to actually just fine. And the door, you gonna try to open it up?
I'm just getting, well, if the pins are gone, the door should just like fall over.
The door stays in place.
I'll try to push it or like open it then.
Go ahead and roll strength.
Okay. Not as good. That is a 12.
You go to kind of just like open up the door, and it seems just very odd PTSD feeling falls over you once more, as it does not budge at all.
Pivot, say the fucking words that you did for the other door.
Suppose. Valda Esh. There's
And-
nothing I assume.
Yep, nothing.
Yeah, I assume this has something to do with the anvil, like the magical locking mechanism, and he's gonna examine it for magical components.
You observe it for magical components, and give me an arcane check.
That's a 10.
You can't really tell either which way. I mean, you have a hunch, but you're not 100% sure if it's magically kind of kept in place or not.
Can't make anything of it. Should I just proceed through the wall section he broke?
Probably. I will get the others before you do.
Right. Why the hell did they come down? Walk back over.
You kind of like walk back over, and kind of meeting you halfway down the hallway is Max and Marth with the anvil, just carrying it between themselves.
What the hell are you idiots doing? We got a way open. Leave that.
We'll bring what?
I appreciate the initiative, but we don't need it.
Well, that's great news. And he's like goes from a smile to like a and Max like kind of hops on top of the anvil. Max hops on top of the anvil, and he is gonna roll a dex check. He does roll a 3. He accidentally kicks the sword.
Oh shit.
And appearing inside the room is a very wraithy-looking version of Maxwell himself.
Pivotal quickly glance back at the anvil. Shit. Okay. Hello.
And it's just, it smiles, and it takes out a deck of cards, and it begins shuffling them.
Max, grab that sword, would you?
What?
You kicked the sword out. Grab it. Bring it over.
Yep. And he picks up the sword, and as he does, the door gives way, and it opens up for you.
At this point, when the door fall over.
Yeah, it would fall over, you're right. It does indeed fall over. Just kind of crumbles down to the ground.
Okay, I'll pick the door up.
You gonna put it in?
I'm going to use the door as a shield for now.
Perfect. You grab a hold of the door shield and I assume kind of make your way a little bit into the room. Oh God, what in God's name is that? He kind of has the
Okay.
sword with him.
Shadow you. Go hit it with the sword.
Yep. Can do.
Also, it's got. I think that's your deck of cards, so just be careful.
Oh, she's got my deck of cards. And he kind of like reaches in his pocket and he has his deck of cards in there. He's like, oh, jeez, don't scare me like that.
I don't know.
Anyways, and he picks up the sword, the very large, heavy stone sword, and gives it a swing right into the wraith. And let's see if he hits it here. He nat ones. It kind of just crashes into the ground. It's very heavy, and Max has been lifting a lot. And the wraith is going to take out a great axe and take a swing at Max.
Oh boy.
This is where Max dies.
Rolls a 17. Let me find the damage for it.
As this is happening, I'll just say, have you tried putting the swords back in?
he kind of like it distracts him a little bit to the point where the axe just kind of comes right over to him here. Let's see. Let me find the damage for the for the axe. I think it was. Let me open up the sheet.
Not the raincoat.
No.
He just got that fixed.
Poor guy. He was gonna go right into tatters.
Somewhere Alice is just rubbing her little hands together, going like, I don't know why I just feel so happy right now.
Well,
Everything
I
feels
just
great.
get the feeling that if you inserted the sword back in the anvil, it wouldn't do anything. I'm not sure if any of us can hit it except for Max. Do you want to try to hit it, Thames?
Boom, boom.
Just think you could be taking out your aggressions on Shadow Max that you can't take out on regular
That is true.
True.
Max.
My only worry is that if I hurt Shadow Max, it hurts real Max.
Hey, if that's the case,
Is that a
I have-
worry?
You can't make fun of a dead person. Well, you can, but it's just distasteful.
Is it?
Thames, can you do me a favor? Actually, I can't really access the sheet quickly. Can you just give me the damage for the axe itself, the steel great axe?
I got you. It should be.
I think it's a D20.
I believe it's a,
Something,
I think it's like a D12. Let me double check.
something crazy.
You give Max the fucking whatever. It's fine.
Oh, it is a 1D20.
1D20.
What fucking son of a bitch.
All right. Maxwell takes 9 damage. He kind of brings the where's my pen? He brings the great axe back and swings it right into Maxwell, completely going through his raincoat and making Maxwell very angry.
You don't like him when he's angry.
And Max just goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, buddy. You know what? This isn't how I would settle things, all right? How about me and you? Right here, right now. We play my game, all right? And he takes like a thing of cards out. He starts shuffling. He's like, we're gonna play playing with God's hand. And the Wraith like smiles. It seems to invigorate him. It seems like this is also probably his favorite game. And in one round, Maxwell houses the other Maxwell, the Wraithy Maxwell, and you see it poof out of existence. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
You are very proficient at cards.
You bet your bumkiss I am.
Go put the sword back.
Jeez, do this, do that, Maxwell. Put you on an elevator, bring you up, bring you down.
As Maxwell passes him by, he just says, "Good job."
I feel like I'm a virgin having sex for the first time.
What? What?
Madonna.
That's what I have to look forward to?
He puts the sword back.
What kind of shield will the door act as, Keith?
I was gonna say there's like a kind of like a couple of like holes inside of it, but it's like pretty sturdy material. I would say it would act as kind of like an iron like shield.
Blocking shield?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I figured that the holes wouldn't matter too much because, like, swings still will get caught.
Yeah, if it's anything like a piercing thing, I'll probably it's gonna go straight through anyways, so should be good.
Okay, then I'll just keep walking around with the door.
let me attach it to you.
Why are you carrying that around?
With the shield.
It's a door, Thames.
Try hitting me with anything that swings, and it will not go through.
You know, in most
Look at my armor, David.
Mm.
My armor's in tatters.
Marth kind of like just like he just like looks back and forth. He's like, oh no.
I mean,
He's
like,
gonna have
any,
that actually.
any form of magic will just go straight through that. I'm gonna be honest.
Any form of magic would go straight through my armor anyways.
Fair enough, I guess. Saying most we're gonna find any is fucking magic.
Or a specter that takes up my own appearance and decides to whack me with one of my 8 weapons.
You have piercing weapons.
That I do. The ones that hurt a lot don't pierce, though. He'll kind of look away grumpily. And start walking through the now hole in the wall.
Holes don't make for much trauma, I suppose. What was down that hallway?
Where are you heading down through the hole that you opened up for the doorway?
Yeah.
Oh god, you gotta hop back down the hole.
Once you get that door.
There's a lot of weirdly possessive heads down here.
But, like, animated heads, and Pivot will walk over the hole.
You mean like talking heads? And
What is happening?
Ghost?
this is a fucking fever dream. This is like an
Holy
actual
shit.
episode of Marth's Dungeon. I like it. Thames, which way are you going to get out of the way? Are you going downwards or upwards?
I'm going to go upwards, and I'm going to take the stone.
That's inside the painting.
The one that's glowing purple.
Ah. Okay.
There's not a stone.
You can expect it if you want. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. That'd be
Give
nature.
yes. Give me a nature check.
Pivot is gonna hop down into the
4.
Perfect. You hop down, and it's like it's a long way. It's like kind of like half of or like 2 times the size of you. So you're just kind of like
Oh god. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Okay.
And where would you like to head? You want to go downstairs or upstairs?
Did I see which way Tim's went?
Yeah. I think you kind of were looking through. You went upstairs.
Yeah. I'll go where Tim's went.
You go and follow Thames, and Marth kind of is just like he's like, yeah, just follow me, Max, I guess, and he's gonna go through the actual doorway.
Fucking square.
Pivot, as you round the corner here, you look to see Thames looking into this painting that is glowing. He's looking to see if there's anything, odd about it. And you see him drop down to the ground. He's just completely lifeless, motionless. The door that he's carrying just goes on top of the painting.
Thames. Kind of walk over and shake his shoulder.
You shake his shoulder, and there is nothing left to him.
Oh.
And Marth and Max make their way down the hallway over here, passing all the various statues. This one did not talk to them. This one kind of stops them and says,
Stop there, travelers. You must put the black stone in my mouth before ye proceed.
and they kind of just walk past. And they both see Thames kind of on the ground, and Marth kind of like rushes over and grabs onto your shoulders and tries to give you a shake. He places his head to your chest, and he does not hear your heart beating. Pivot, from what you could see, it seems as though something very odd with the painting seemed to just suck the life out of him.
Hey, yo.
Ew. Oh shit. Okay. Do not look at that painting. Just don't look at it.
Oh.
I mean, there's a door and Thames on top of it now.
Maybe what that head said something about the gem, black gem. Yes.
Yeah. It said something about a black gem. It wanted it. I saw one on the way through.
Where was it?
Back towards the door's entry.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like make to get past Marth.
You kind of hop right over, and as you kind of pass it, traveler.
Yeah, shut up.
You head over to this painting, and it is, like I said to Thames, painting of just like some slow-moving lava and a black gem placed inside of it.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, fuck it. Pivot will kind of like square up in front of it, so he's got the shortest distance to reach for the gem.
Yep.
And fucking just send it.
With your hand?
Yep.
Yeah, you quickly dart in and out of this painting as quickly as possible. And like your intuition kind of suggested, it is hot as fuck. It burns your hand pretty badly, dealing 11 burn damage to you.
Yoza.
But you do
Got the
manage
gem
to...
though?
Yep, you do manage to grab the black gem. It's very hot to the touch, but...
Pivot kind of just like the juggling thing with the rock in his hands for a few seconds. Okay.
You see the as you kind of get it cool enough and in your hands, you see this bird statue kind of side eye you, and go,
Oh, hello.
"Hello,
Who are you?
I'm the one who lives here. I am but a bird statue. Your friend broke my home."
Yes, I do terribly apologize for that, but he's a man of practicality, and the door was in the way. I took exception to that.
What is it that you want with that black gem?
Well, the statue down the hall asked for it now.
Down the hall. I suppose you mean the dragon.
It was some kind of horned reptile, so yes, definitely a dragon.
The dragon will always lie to you.
Hmm.
The
Not
snake.
insinuate to tell the truth.
Hmm?
I'm just wondering why you would be honest with me.
It is my job.
I understand. Please continue.
If you wish to proceed through this area, give the black gem to the lion. The snake will lie to you half the time. Cut off the snake, of which it's lie. You shouldn't need the sea serpent unless you don't follow orders. Should you not follow orders, you should need the sea serpent.
Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know what's in that chest over there, would you?
And he kind of looks over to the chest with his eyes. He side eyes it. Flesh.
What is with all the crates of flesh in this place?
I am not to know why my lady needed flesh. She simply collected it and brought it down.
I see. A question about the snake, my friend.
Yes.
So does he tell a truth and then a lie in that order, or is it just up to his discretion?
It is up to him. He lies, he tells the truth. But there which he lies cut him off.
Snakes born after 2005 only know two things.
Oh no. You are brave for handling that rock.
It's very hard.
Yes. Good luck, traveler. And the
Thank you,
bird closes its
Kenbo.
eyes.
Okay. He'll kind of walk over. He'll like pocket the gem and walk back over to him.
As you kind of start walking away, he opens his eyes and says, "Whatever you do, don't look at that painting."
Yeah, we already had one of our number look at it. Is there anything we can do about it, or is he just gone?
I gave you the information you need. The information I am allowed to speak.
Understand. We'll continue walking.
Perfect. Traveler!
Shut up.
Where are you going? Push
Away
the
from
black
you.
stone. Perfect. Pivot, he's just gone. There's nothing to him.
I know. So don't look at the painting. I don't think I need to tell you that. So, evidently further on in this hall, there's a lion head that we're supposed to give the gem to. And there's some kind of snake that will lie only part of the time, and we need to cut him off when he does lie. Done something about a sea serpent being like a backup if we don't follow instructions.
Okay,
And he just kind of like glances at the dragon. This guy always lies. I don't know what to do about Tim's.
Max, you're gonna have to give me a hand. It's not right to leave him down here. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, oh my god.
So, can't look at it though. Damn it. Pivot was kind of shuffle past everyone else.
Perfect. You head past them, and Marth says, "Please be careful. We'll be right back. We just need to get him to the elevator."
Bring him just to the room up ahead, where we saw the shade. Maybe we can do something about what happened.
Yeah, I hope so.
Do be nice to the owl. He has been helpful.
And Marth kind of drags, doesn't drag, lifts Tem's body up with Max, and brings him to the next room here.
Am I seeing anything in the afterlife right now, or am I just like trapped in that painting or some of it?
Thames. Thames, you kind of the life was just absolutely sapped just within the blink of an eye right out of you. And from what you can see, it is just pure, unadulterated darkness with several corpses just kind of lined in a room with you. As you kind of like travel through the room, it seems to kind of just loop back into the other side of the room. So you can only travel so far before it just brings you right back into it. With several
walking backwards.
Yep. Yep. You walk backwards and you appear at the other side of the room once more. And as you kind of like look up, you do see a small kind of just pocket of light at the very top, with an eye and a glowing orb inside of it.
Can I try stacking the corpses to reach it?
Sure. You go to grab onto the actual corpse, but alas, for you are just a soul, you cannot grab onto it.
Can I see if gravity affects me the same way? Try just like climbing or jumping up to there.
Do a little floaty. Yeah, you kind of gravity does not, in fact, affect you the same way as it would inside your actual body. You feel a lot more free, surprisingly enough. Very unrestrained. Your body feels kind of in peak form, and you kind of just jump, and you kind of float right to the top. And as you kind of near this eye, just a faint, powerful energy just kind of fires you back down and into the room once more. When you kind of reach this orb, yeah.
I'm gonna just be a stubborn bastard and just keep doing it.
Perfect. You kind of repeat the process back and forth. And Pivot, what would you like to do?
Cry.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this bastard. Okay.
Oh no.
Dude is literally made of fucking steel somehow.
Comes in clutch when he needs to, baby.
I guess. He's keep soldiering down the hall.
You head down the hallway. And you reach this snake statue. And the snake simply states to you, "Puts the black stone into the lion's mouth. You will not need the help of the sea serpent."
I suppose so.
However, if you wish to proceed forward, you will need to hop upon my body. And the snake kind of statue just juts out of the wall. And as it kind of juts out of the wall, it kind of extends pretty far with its head right here. Its snake body, there's a couple of wings and some feathers on the lower portion of its body. Hop upon my body, and I will guide you forwards. It is the only way.
What type of person is the dragon?
What type of... I'm sorry, what?
Like, what type of person is the dragon head?
You're asking the snake.
Yes.
Far more trustworthy than I.
We already know he's a liar.
You cut off the snake from his blatant lie, and nothing happens.
snake just gives no reaction.
The snake smiles and kind of like slithers its tongue out and says,
Sorry, you are right. The dragon will lie to you at any intervals.
Hmm. I suppose I'll look at its body.
You look at the body of the snake, and yeah, from what you see, there are feathers going up the base of it with 2 dragon wings, and the rest of it is just kind of like a regular body of a snake with a snake head.
You appear to be no normal snake.
I am but a normal snake.
Yeah, normal snakes don't have feathers and wings, friend.
You're right. Perhaps I'm not a normal snake. I told you the way forward. All you need is follow.
What was it you said again?
What did you ask it? Sorry.
What was it you said to pass again?
To pass, you said?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, I'm confused.
So Pivid's asking the snake, like, can you repeat yourself?
Oh, I see.
In order to proceed forward, all you need simply to do is to hop on my back.
That kind of seems that I can just kind of walk past you here. Right.
And you
So it doesn't go to, but he kind of points it out to the snake.
You can try.
Fuck it, we will. I guess I'll climb on it. Why not?
Okay. Marth and Max have now made their way back onto the stairs at this point after dragging Thames' body into the other room. You hop onto the snake, and the floor underneath, all the way, all these kind of steps and tiles, completely fall out. And Marth and Max fall directly downward.
Oh shit.
Into a giant. Oops. Woo! Hold on, I gotta grab them. Oh god, where are they? I can't see them anymore. Bruh, where did they go? Oh, I think I just need to bring them to the top. They're gone. What the fuck? Okay, they're here.
What the fuck is that?
I don't
Two
know what
problems to
happened,
care.
but yep. Marth and Maxwell fall into a giant cauldron, and you're both gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. Marth hits the 20. Maxwell hits an 18. They are fine for now.
Oh, wonderful.
But for
I'm
now,
so glad. Oh, there's
So reassuring.
Oh my god, what did they do? They duplicated. Yeah, but as you can imagine, all the floor is just kind of zoop, 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 zoop. It's all gone.
So could I have seen that piece of floor missing from the snake?
Sorry, I don't know why it's not showing you this one.
'Cause it showed me that like one little section of floor missing, but I don't know if I can see that or not.
Canonically, in my perspective, there's actually a floorboard there. I don't know why it's not there.
Huh.
Oh no. But
Weird.
yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Let's say that it's missing. Sure. Yeah. Let's.
Mm.
Yes. You do see from the perspective before you kind of hopped onto the snake that there was a floorboard missing, and now all of them are missing. They all just kind of went and jutted out.
You were telling the truth. I'm sorry for doubting you.
And the snake simply smiles and says,
You shouldn't trust everything you hear.
and he extends. I can't really extend his actual body here, can I? Let's see if I can. No, it's not going to let me. He extends his neck outwards to where the sea serpent is. His head is just kind of right here with the rest of his body.
Oh.
And the sea serpent kind of just looks at you and says, "What is it that you need with me?"
I don't believe I'll need your help for now, but I appreciate your offer, kind friend.
And the snake brings you kind of over to the lion and says,
Here we are.
Pivotal look at the lines. Greetings, brave one. I believe I have something for you.
Oh, traveler. Yes. Place the black stone gem inside my maw.
Pivotal will place the black gem in his mouth.
you place the black gem in his mouth, and the the floorboards are actually already gone. He says, "You can now proceed forward." The snake brings you over here and around the corner pivot. And yeah, I'm just gonna actually, yeah, since it works in levels, it works like this. There is a ladder that leads downwards, letting you proceed.
Pivot will start climbing down.
You oh boy. You head down the ladder, and yep, it leads to like a narrow kind of corridor that proceeds forward, from what you can tell. And there is yet another chest.
Yeah. Oh, this is eerie. Wait a minute. How are Max and Pivot supposed to get down here? Floor's gone.
And they are both going to roll another Constitution saving throw. Marth hits a 9. Max hits a 2.
Oh boy.
Marth and Max are both very, very badly poisoned. They begin taking 10% chunks of their HP. And they start crawling. They start kind of clawing at the sides of the cauldron, trying to desperately climb up, but fall down. Marth, kind of sadly, just feeling the really, really bad effects of the poison, tries to boost Maxwell up. But Maxwell is pretty heavy, and Marth cannot boost him nearly high enough. The height of the cauldron is just much, much too high. And Max slides back down, simply stating, "Please, no, not him, not me, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die."
Do I fucking hear that?
Give me an observation. Yes, you do hear that.
Pit will fucking look to the side and see this shit.
There is kind of a wall with it's a pretty thin wall to either side of you, so you kind of just hear this just from seemingly outside of the walls, like you would in like a motel with cheap walls.
Oh man. Okay. That's not good. Sure wish Thames was alive right now. Make this real easy.
So in the painting, Keenwood,
Yes.
Thames be able to figure out like anything to do with this? Like, or is he just kind of like in permanent, too angry to die mode?
Well, I was gonna say you can definitely, if you wish to try to like come to your senses to try to figure out how to get out. Give me a couple of rolls. Give me like an observation.
Okay. What's the other one?
Give me an arcane.
Arcane, I got a 15.
Okay.
And observation, I got a 14.
A 14 with the observation. So you kind of actually let's do the arcane first. So you do realize that there's definitely something magical keeping you inside of this area. The actual eye/orb that you have seen in this painting is actually something very closely related to something that you would use in a crafting object. It is indeed the eye of the Unholy One. As far as what the magic is doing and how to actually break it, you do not understand what you would need to do to get out. It seems that you kind of just looked at the painting and were sucked right in. Every kind of physical thing that you have tried thus far has completely failed you, and your observation check kind of lends to that.
Do I have like spiritual versions of the objects that I had on me?
No, you do not.
Okay. Then, would I know what I could do, perhaps like ways of like breaking curses or anything like that?
Let's see here. This is some pretty advanced magic.
Anything I would have like, it's kind of a stretch, but anything I would have like skimmed through whenever I was like power reading through that diary.
Unfortunately, no, not in the diary itself.
Gotcha.
You kind of look through. Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate. You feel like you're pretty helpless in the situation itself. The one thing you do know, kind of about like the nature of like the Unholy One, is it does have the ability to entrap people inside of objects. And one of the only kind of direct ways that you would kind of know is to actually interact with the Unholy One itself, which is kind of nowhere to be seen.
Gotcha. Dimsel, let's think. Hopefully, whoever is out there knows somewhat what to do. And then he'll continue to, just out of spite, just continue to try to power to the gym.
Perfect.
Okay, so the wall is pretty thin and weak, yeah?
Yes, it is pretty thin.
Pivot's gonna check this fucking random crate first. See
You
if there's anything in there.
you check the box, and yet again, it is filled with flesh.
Wonderful. Close that again. Pivot's gonna take out his fucking rusty ass hand axe and try to fucking break down this wall.
Okay, give me a damage check.
Just straight damage.
Yep.
Okay. It is 3.
You kind of lay into it a couple of times, and it starts kind of slowly kind of giving away as you're chipping away at some stone. Some kind of not super dense stone. And eventually you do manage to open up the wall. Max and Marth take another 10% of their HP.
Okay. This is gonna be fucked. Pivot is going to grab the box of flesh.
Okay.
He's gonna latch it first. And he's gonna try to shove it out through the hole he made and hopes it floats.
You kind of bring it out of the hole that you made and hover it over, and it seems like gravity is still fully in play.
I'm saying like on the liquid, like he's gonna throw it out towards them.
Oh, this is all gas in here. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This is poisonous gas. Yep.
Oh.
Maybe gives him a boost, so.
Yeah, still fucking throw it out towards them.
You toss it down, and it reaches the bottom. And
Marth, Max, try to use that.
Oh, pivot. I don't feel good. Pivot. Help me.
I'm trying here. I don't have anything else.
And Marth is going to try to kind of make the he's gonna flip around the chest, make it vertical. He's just not close enough. It's pretty far down from where you can kind of see Pivot. It's at least like 20 feet.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Heal the fox. So I can teleport to an ally. Can I designate where I end up after the teleport? Or is it just the closest side of them?
You kind of have to be directly to the near them. Yeah.
Okay. Max, stand on the box and try to lift Marth up. And if he gets onto the edge, he can lift you up.
Yeah. He stands on the chest. Let's see. So this chest is probably about 2 feet high. Maxwell himself, regular height about 5. I would say 5'9", in around that area.
Might have to try and jump it, but
Yep, he's gonna give it a strength check to see if he can hold up.
I'm blowing his dice.
all the luck.
You blow on the dice, and Maxwell rolls a 17.
What's good?
He is able to lift Marth up on his shoulders. Marth kind of grabs. He kind of like jumps up with his launch and grabs onto the side. Let me give him a strength check really quickly.
Pivot's gonna try to help him.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Between the 15 and you lifting him up, you're able to get Marth back into safety.
Do you have anything long, Marth, that could reach down? Otherwise, you'll have to hold me as I reach for Max.
I think Thames had rope on him.
I don't think we can get back. The floor fell out.
Shit.
Fuck it. You'll just have to hold me. Grab my feet.
Marth grabs your feet, Pivot. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not gonna be nice.
Oh boy. Oh man.
I am going to pull out my Staff of Solidarity to
Okay.
give Max something to hold on to as he pulls up, but it's not going to be a great handhold.
Marth is able to hold you very, very securely. He nat 20s.
Okay, cool.
Max is going to take another 10% of his HP as he is now kind of wearily wheezing and just like trying to keep it together.
Come on, Max, you can do it. Not far.
He is going to jump and he grabs a hold of the staff.
Woo. Right.
Let's see about him holding on to it. He is able to hold on to it with a 16.
Alright, pull.
Marth pulls all of you back up miraculously onto the ledge. Max has just tears streaming down his face. He says, "I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry."
Hey, you're all good. You're all good. You're alive. That's what matters.
What? What happened? Why did the floor just fall out?
I was solving the puzzle with the snake. I didn't expect the floor to fall out. I thought there'd just be some sort of barrier. So I suppose this is on me.
It's okay. But, Thames...
I don't know. Maybe we'll find something down here.
Marth kind of like nods his head.
You two can hold a minute, take a breather. I can proceed forward.
Alright, thanks.
And yeah, they just kind of like collapse to the ground, very exhausted. Catch their breath.
He's actually gonna stop a minute and give each of them a piece of Crimson Sullivan. If the pain's too much, eat that. It should help a bit.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't want the next Silliot. Fucking bitch. We'll start walking down.
You walk down the hallway, and you come across a gigantic pool with a painting rather, of Soliet, kind of across a marble flooring.
So it just glances at it, scoffs, and continues.
You come across a pretty big gateway with a pretty simple wooden door to it.
Fid'll kind of inspect the door, just for magical bullshittery.
Okay. Just give me a couple checks, yeah. The observation.
Observation is a nat 20 with a 22.
Yeah, this is absolutely just
Let's
a normal
go.
door. Seems like, yeah.
I'll just make a quick arcane too.
Mm-hmm.
8!
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really has any magical properties from your lack of kind of arcane check into it, but it does seem like a normal door for your observation.
Alright. Give the door a try.
You kind of push into the door, and it opens up way easier than any other door inside this entire, quote-unquote, dungeon itself. And it opens up into a pretty big room. Inside this room, you see just off, typical things. You see a bathtub. There is indeed a bed over here, as well as in the center of the room. I know it doesn't display it, but you can see that there is fog pouring out of it.
Okay. Pivot'll kind of just walk around, pretty much just trying to get a lay of things, look at what seems important, like research notes, research materials, experiments, stuff like that.
Anything in particular you'd like to look for? So I'll let you know. There's like a sarcophagus, off to the side. A couple torture devices with some very old bones. Over here, there's an alchemy set on the table with a book. There is like just some normal furniture and like a little like what kind of seems to the naked eye like an outdoor nature area just outside of a window that's very tightly enclosed, somehow underground.
Fucking bear trap.
Yep, with a bear trap in it.
Oh, wonderful. He's really gonna kind of focus on like the books,
Mhm.
notes, anything magical.
You head over to this table here, and there is a book with some kind of just like vials as well as like some cylinders. There's a little bit of gold coin on there. Inside the book, should you probably read it? Let me find it.
It's Pivot. Come on.
Reading is specialty. Let's see, where is it? I know I wrote you down. Okay. The book, when you look inside of it, has a couple of different potions. One of them is called Dubious Critter. Its effects, from what you read, a unit that drinks Dubious Critter potion will become immune to poison damage for the duration of its effects. A unit under the effects of Dubious Critter will apply poison on crits. Yada, yada, yada. A couple of different things to it. Nothing that kind of strikes you urgently in the matter. Then there is another one called Sleep Silo. Its effects require a spell to actually make it work. The effects, if taken by a conscious creature, they must make a con saving throw of 25, as well as a will saving throw of 14 or higher, or fall into a deep slumber that gives the effect of a coma. This deep slumber, if left uninterrupted, will last a full year until the chaos fades from the mixture inside the target's body.
Oh. That's what kept Marth, though. That's good to know. Anything else interesting in here?
Not inside the actual book itself. There is some, from what you can kind of see, like dried blood inside this tube that's leading downwards into this giant grate. There are several cables that are connected to some potted plants that are now very much so dead.
So this is what was likely keeping it under control. Okay. So the plants died, the mist got under control. Makes sense. He's gonna leave the fucking grate and contraptions alone for now.
Okay.
Just go over to the bookcases on the bottom left.
You head over to where the bookcase is, and all of a sudden, just a very soft rumble comes from behind this curtain here. And from parting the curtain to the side here, slides out a pretty large stone head that sits on the ground and kind of just seems like it's looking at you and says, "You aren't my lady."
Your lady has perished some time ago.
Sorry.
I am her apprentice, Pivot. I'm just coming here to see if I can continue her work.
You do very well. Such sad news. Have you brought me flesh treats?
Pivot's gonna like quickly glance around the room for a crate.
There's no crates in this room, unfortunately.
Shit. I did not know. I'm sorry. I can come back later if that's okay.
Tim Tam loves flesh treats, but it's okay. Tim Tam understands. Sadness only encompasses him, for his lady is dead.
She named the fucking thing Tim Tim?
Tim Tam, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tim Tam. I will leave you to your grieving, my friend.
Okay.
And he'll head over to the bookcase.
You go over to the bookcase, and you kind of browse the books, And they're in a classic Solia fashion. The books have zero to pertain with anything that has to do with this room. All of them are like comedies, romance novels, just general reading for just like a rainy day.
Of course. I'll check the next bookshelf.
You go over to this bookshelf, and same thing. There is several books that are just kind of novels, as well as like a couple of pictures that are inside of the actual bookcase themselves.
Pivotal pull out some of the pictures.
These pictures that you pull out are kind of hand-drawn pictures that resemble people that you've never seen before. But on the bottom of the actual picture itself, it does have a little watermark signed Soliet.
They look like they were drawn by someone quite young, or like more professional.
It does have Soliet's like kind of signature at the bottom of it, so you can kind of assume that probably it was.
Well,
Soliet,
yeah, I'm just like saying it was like, was it when she was young and just fucking kept them?
Oh, I see. They do seem to be pretty old. Yes, you can tell from the paper that it is aged for sure.
He'll kind of like get them into one neat stack and then put them back on the shelf. Maybe come back for them later. Tim Tam.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to know where she kept her research notes, would you?
My lady's research is down below.
And he looks he looks over to this this open door.
I see. Thank you, Tim Tam.
Yes.
Pivotal.
Something unholy one, I see.
By the by, Tim Tam, what kind of creature are you?
Oh, one of my lady's machinations.
Oh, really? I never heard of you. Would you mind sharing?
And he kind of spins around, and when you look kind of at the backside of his head, you can see that there are kind of several wires that are kind of sprawled out, connecting from a an actual organic brain into what appears to be pure olividium.
Oh.
My lady created me.
Quite the marvel of creation.
She was incredibly gifted.
She will be missed. Fucking saying that's like acid in his mouth.
Marth appears
Holy-
at the door.
Holy shit, Pivot just
Terminator.
spontaneously combusted. What?
He'll keep checking through the bookshelves just to be sure. Up top.
Oh, sorry. This is up here. You kind of look through it. It is a cupboard filled with wine glasses.
What's on the shelves?
Tim
Like
Tam
knives?
follows you. On the shelf here?
Yeah.
Various
those
wine
are-
bottles. Yep.
Okay.
And Tim Tam just kind of passes you. He grabs this bucket and he says,
I must proceed with my duties. If you'll excuse me. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Yes. Thank you, Tip Tap.
he begins watering the plants.
I will let you know, I have some assistants out in the hall. They likely won't disturb you, but if they come in, just send them my way.
Yes. Yes, master.
Oh no.
Then he will proceed up to the fucking basement hatch, I guess.
You look through the basement hatch, and it seems pretty dark down there. There is no light guiding forward, downward into this basement.
Pivot will cast Birds of a Fell Light. He's only going to summon one bird. He's just gonna send it down into the darkness for a little bit.
Perfect. It seems to be a staircase that leads pretty far down and into a another room.
All right. He'll call the bird back to him, and he's going to head out to the hall where Marth and Max are.
Perfect. Before you kind of head back out that way, once Tim Tam kind of reaches around here, he stops moving entirely. And as you get closer to him, he seems to rumble a little bit and come back and start moving again.
Tim Tam, where are you going?
Your friends. I
What
wish
about-
to see if they have treats.
Oh, so all of the treats we have are upstairs, and the floor kind of gave out when we came in, so it'll be a little bit before we can get you your treats. But we will, I promise.
Yes, master.
And he goes back to water.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're quite hungry. It's been some time.
It's okay. I realistically cannot consume it, but I do enjoy it.
Mm. He will head out to the hallway.
You head back out to the hallway, and they seem to be breathing kind of more regularly. The toxins have left their body.
I'm glad to see you two are doing a little better. So there's this kind of creature in there named Tim Tam. I guess it was like a pet of Solyet's of some sort. So those crates of flesh we found.
Yep.
It eats those.
Ugh. God. She's so fucked up.
Yes. Not to mention the fact that the creature is made of a literal human brain attached to a bunch of rock and metal.
Did you find the fog where it's coming from?
It's like this grate in the floor. There's like a bunch of small trees attached to it, but the trees look quite withered, so I imagine they've been left unattended for some time. Just withered and stopped blocking the fog. I don't know how much Tim Tam knows as a creature. I wouldn't want it to have an adverse reaction seeing either of you. Max, could you like poke your head up, see if the floors have come back, or
Yeah,
you don't have to step out, just climb the ladder a bit.
okay.
He climbs up, and the floors are still out. The snake head is still extended to its full position.
No, it's still out, yeah.
Okay. I suppose we'll just have to wait here. You two can wait here. I'll continue investigating. If the Tim Tam comes into the hall, just say you're my assistants.
Sure.
That's the lie. And if he asks for treats, just let's say you don't have any.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Please continue resting.
You head back into the room, and that is where we are going to end today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this evening's episode. I am very sad. Yep. There's kind of a very, whew, man, that was tough. I'm not gonna lie. I actually, if Max ended up dying, I was going to be very, very sad. Marth as well, obviously, but Max, if he didn't actually, if Marth did not succeed on that that 20 to pull Max up, could have had a very probably different ending. And not for nothing too, both of these party members, Marth a little bit more hardened. He's seen a lot of death. Max is a very soft boy. Just feeling the way Max did towards Thames and seeing him just kind of lifeless on the ground, just kind of broke my heart internally a little bit. Pretty hard to kind of stomach that as I was doing, as I was trying to DM. So I really appreciate all of you watching. If you are enjoying the show, make sure to drop a follow. If you are enjoying the show and want to support us, you are always more than welcome to check out the Patreon. There are several tiers in which you can sign up for that have various rewards to them. Our newest Patreon member I will give a shout out to was Garzak, who subbed to the Patreon yesterday, which was very, very kind. Thank you so much, Garz. Thank you to all the viewers for coming in and day out. If you want to catch this episode again, the Patreon will be watching it tomorrow inside like a watch party. I will release the episode the following day, most likely, on YouTube for you guys to catch the VOD. You can catch all the previous VODs there as well in the Marth's Dungeon Season 2 playlist. But I want to thank every single one of you Dungeoneers for